Hello! If you can hear us, that means that transition worked. And hopefully you can. Hello everyone. For anyone that is in here, hi, hello, I know you're here a little early. We are back with some more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Tonight we're going to start beating up on a Puke real quick, and then I think, if I'm right, Cameron, the plan is to get through, what was it, Aurora Somnacanth? Hello, Ratha. How's it going? Alright. I'm gonna eat and get all my stuff together that I didn't do because I was busy getting everything together off the game. Alright. Let's eat some food and then we'll go ahead and start beating up on this big old boy.
You're higher than Hunter rank 50 by this point?
I am Hunter rank 56, I believe. Or MR, not Hunter.
Oh yeah, MR, Master rank 56. And if anyone is watching and you play Sunbreak on PC, come join our Discord because Black Knight needs people to play with.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I still don't know why there's no crossplay.
Why is there no crossplay? This is an outrage.
D-Brants, hello. Welcome to the stream.
Crossplay, but they said apparently it was too complicated. Which is sad. Damn you, Nintendo.
Oops, sorry about that.
What are some of the best examples of crossplay? You can do crossplay on.
You can do it on Apex, which works very well.
I know that
Rocket League does crossplay, right?
Rocket League does crossplay.
Fall
Guys does crossplay. Fortnite does crossplay. I mean, it's doable.
Yeah, I don't know of any actual. I know Warframe was planning to do crossplay for years.
Oh, they stopped that real fast.
Yeah. Which is funny for Warframe because they benefit the most from it.
Yeah.
Oh, D-Brains is Danny in our lobby. Hello, Danny.
Hey, D-Brains, what's up? Alright.
I sometimes think if it's... I will say this, though. If you didn't play Fall Guys or want to play Fall Guys, it's back. Apparently, it's better. I did play 1 or 2 games.
I played a little bit the other night, and it was
I
like...
had a fun time. I got my first win ever pretty freaking easily. I don't know how, but I was just like, I'm not going to argue with this.
I think I've won once in like 3 hours.
Fall Guys a lot.
Fall Guys is a lot of fun. They've added a lot since, like 2 years ago, I think was the last time I played it, right before Among Us got really big.
We played it, right? We played it for one of our 24-hour charity live streams, I believe. You
did we?
And maybe Hannah played it. I know she loved it.
Oh, wait, yeah, maybe we did. I'm trying to remember if I...
We had those little 4-hour stretches where we were super fucking tired and you kind of had a list of smaller games to check out. I remember there's one where we were in a roundabout. Was the game just called Roundabout?
Oh, yeah, no, Roundabout is that was the game we played for 2 minutes before the computer crashed. Roundabout was one. I think you might be thinking of Gang Beasts. Fall Guys is one where it's it's like those MXC kind of game shows where everyone's trying to get through.
It's an obstacle course, and you're all
oh, okay, maybe we did. I totally thought we didn't play
really weird looking characters, yeah.
Trying to poison? Eat my antidote!
I'm trying to hunt while simultaneously checking stream settings, and I'm going to focus on the stream. Chat, if you notice any audio issues or if I'm talking to myself right now, which I shouldn't be, please let me know. That seems to happen a lot with my streams. That happened, I think, on Elden Ring, too.
If you guys ever think about needing a moderator for your stream, let me know.
Oh, yeah, totally, actually. I think I might be the only other mod besides the actual channel account. But I'm not in every stream, so moderators are good to have.
We've been fortunate that we're a pretty tight-knit community, I feel. It's basically us and a lot of people in Cincinnati that I think have watched us because we raise money for Cincinnati Children's Hospital. But I would not say no to a mod.
Yeah, I mean, more community members is always good, but especially anyone that wants to, help out however they can. I know we've all been new to it for a few years now.
Yeah.
So.
I find it odd, or not even odd, just like a bit weird that you guys have like, I think 900 subscribers on your YouTube channel, but there's like 150 of us are in the Discord.
Yeah.
Well, so the YouTube channel came first.
Right.
And if we want to talk a little channel history, we can. It's going to be super boring, but that's what I'm here for. So we first started. We were not a YouTube channel. Nate, Max, and I. It really was Max and I and our friend Spencer, and then Nate kind of joined second. We were originally a game development studio while we were in college, and I say that as in we were an LLC. We did attempt to develop a game. No, it did not get off the ground. We did not know what we were actually doing. We were not like professionals. But that was like the first Arbitrary Hero project. It was going to be something similar. This was before Pokemon Go came out. It was something similar, but worse than Pokemon Go, because instead of using a GPS system, we were working off of MAC addresses to generate content for an RPG called Source.
Which I realize now is not a good idea.
Yeah. But we were dumb and we didn't know any better. That's like the very first thing we did. And then Arbitrary Hero, we just I kept the LLC around and we kind of used it for other projects. Nate is the one that was like, hey, I'd like to try a Let's Play at some point. So we started the channel out with 2 shows. One is called Player Guides, which is kind of on hiatus while Nate is doing school stuff. And then the other is Conversion Conversations, which is Transformer stuff. As a channel, I think our Transformer stuff is the most popular. Like, that's my thing. The Transformer stuff, I think, gets us the biggest responses.
Oh, for sure.
Something that I am passionate about is like charity work and giving back to the community. So our first year as a channel, too late. Still did damage. That's fine. So
Completely missed that. No one saw that.
as
Damn
a
it!
group,
That was
we've for the past 3 years we have done Extra Life, where we've raised money for our local children's hospital. For us, it's been Cincinnati Children's Hospital. I believe in total we've raised about $20,000.
Wow,
Cincinnati
that's
Children's
fucking
Hospital.
There's no relation to Extra Life, right?
No, not Extra Life.
I don't know what that is.
It's a wiki.
Dark Souls,
Or it's
another game.
It's like,
Oh, gotcha.
it also has Monster Hunter stuff on it, but
It does, yeah.
no one cares
Extra
about it.
Life is a fundraising campaign done by the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. They're all over the U.S. and I think there's some in Canada. But they're basically a group of hospitals, of which Cincinnati Children's Hospital is one, and it's a very good hospital. If you're ever especially they are leading cutting-edge experts in children's. Is it oncology is cancer?
Oncology is cancer.
Yeah. So a very good hospital. And on a personal level, I was a very sick child growing up, and Cincinnati Children's Hospital took care of me personally.
Yeah, give him the spiel.
Oh god, I am giving the spiel, aren't I?
But I recognized it. I was like, wait a minute, I've read this.
My wife was born extremely premature. She's 30 now. It's not like
She's not still a premature baby now. No, she's grown
Yeah.
in the past few years. Yeah.
You'd be having a very different conversation.
Yeah.
So don't forget Tails over here.
But Cincinnati Children's Hospital, just because we're all from Cincinnati and we all grew up here, it just did a lot of good for us. So we raised money for them. We did also other projects that we're passionate about. Campaign Zero, I believe we raised $5,000 for, and therefore police reform. And then the other one is last year we did the National Society of Transgender Equality. So just oh god, I didn't get very much. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, Chad, if you can see this, look at this. These final pictures I get, just stunting on them. Just good.
But yeah, so we raise money. It's just something we're we've been doing once every year on November 6th. We stream for 24 hours and we have a campaign ahead of time. We give away prizes and that sort of stuff. That's kind of what like our big focus has been. Recently, it shifted into D&D hardcore, and I did that, and I don't know why or how.
It seemed like it just happened overnight, but really it's been the past few months, I think, the past half year.
Yeah. Sweet. Do we want to do turns or like what?
I'm fine with whatever. I actually have, so in terms of like forward progress, I have one more MR3 quest, and then I should be good to do the Somnacanth.
Okay, yeah, then you pick, because I have the Somnacanth Urgent already, so you go ahead and...
We could just say fucking go right to the end boss. I mean, me and Danny can both do that. Yeah. We won't, but we could.
I do not have the armor sets for it. I would get tossed.
Sorry, do we want to do Garengolm one more time before we do another key quest? Because I like that quite a lot.
Yeah, does anyone... Oh, wait, here's one.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I know why I did it, but yeah, for some reason I made like a basic set of Master Rank armor, and then from there I went like maybe one, two, maybe like I just got the armor that had the best defense. Then when I got to the core armor and the Chicago armor by extension, I just stopped there, and that's my story about armor.
You haven't built anything since?
I mean, I made some stuff for like Charge Blade and stuff, but yeah, I didn't really make much. Chicago armor is it's pretty good.
I gotta go back and build some weapons. I was looking at some of the like in-game achievements I've missed, and one of them is for like I don't have all the switch skills from the base game. I was trying to figure it out because I've done all the quests, and I realized like
you need to make your weapons.
Yeah,
make
that's
just weapons.
Dumb, but I'll do it.
Hey, hi, hello. Yeah, I forgot Cheryl made a post about the Extra Life Award that we won, I think.
Yeah, because we raised more than... God damn it, I'm not trying to ride my dog. I'm trying to eat.
Yeah, don't do what I do, which is ride around on stream for just like minutes at a time, like talking and listening to people. I'm sure everyone's done that tonight.
I can imagine.
Well, if you want to know, quick, sorry, little tangent. I also, while luckily not being premature, I was technically dead at one point. Obviously.
Oh,
it
wow.
didn't last.
You got better.
Yeah,
you got better.
And luckily I got better. I was 6 years old, and I'm from Miami originally, and I was riding my bike, and I think I'm around the same age as Cameron and Tom, probably. I was born in 1991, so do the math yourself.
Yes.
I'm 94.
So, back in those days, we had really crappy helmets.
You think that? I'm born in 03.
Oh God, you guys are both children. Anyways, bad, crappy old helmets were like mostly foam back then.
Oh yeah!
Oh.
I remember those.
So I had a really old school bike as well. One of the ones that you got to pedal backwards to stop because handbrakes weren't a thing yet. And my laces got caught in those and set my butt straight into a stop sign, cracked my head open. I was DOA, dead on arrival. I had to be resuscitated. Which is,
wow.
Oh yeah, it's a fun thing. But you know, we also have a Mercy Hospital for us. Amazing doctors. Patched my head up, so I'm all good. There was slight complications a little early because they actually had to redo my operation because apparently whatever they use, skulls don't really grow, but they do get bigger over time, and I had to essentially replace the strip with titanium. So, you know, it's great because I'm not magnetic, which is really fun, and I don't set off, you know, metal detectors, which is another fun thing.
You don't, or you do?
I don't, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Airport security would hate
Oh, thanks,
that.
Ratha.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, Shanice, we are hunting Garengolm, which is one of the new monsters. I don't know if it's the flagship
I think
variety,
we ended the last stream on Garangolm. I really like this fight.
I know. I like his hands.
I do too.
They
Yeah.
have the different elements.
Can't you like cut it? Can't you like cut off an arm for Garengolm? I feel like that's
You can break his arm out of that current element.
Yeah, I fought Garengolm like twice, I think, so I wasn't know.
I think it's a really fun fight. He's really interesting, like I said, with the whole mechanic of the whole dual hand element thing.
It's the sort of thing that, like, there's another frontier monster that people say they want back.
It's that like
I'm riding him.
the ice
Half
fire.
fire, half ice thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
I feel like-
say.
Oh.
I feel like Garengolm does that idea, but better.
Ew. And going down on 3. Oh, nope, never mind.
Oof.
I don't know if I just didn't have enough riding time, but that's happened to me a lot recently.
Yeah, I
I think they did something with the writing time and stuff like that.
Okay,
Nice.
that would make sense.
Yeah, like you have a certain amount of time to just like.
There we go. Spooked it. Now,
Oh, I
hopefully the fight
just
is
got
well.
Volvidon at the same time I got Garengolm in the head.
Nice.
I'm hoping they'll fight.
Actually, yeah, I could
Let
use more
them
riding time.
fight.
Let them fight.
No,
Oh, damn, we
he
got
said
18
nah,
people
son, I'm
tonight.
out.
Let's go.
Oh, I see. Oh, Danny's using charge axe. That's fun.
And not get
Charge
any
axe or switch axe?
spear birds.
Switch
Oh,
axe.
Probably why
switch
I'm
axe.
so weak.
Sorry. My
Or
brain
charge
doesn't work
blade.
sometimes.
Charge axe is just like a mix of the two.
I would love
Honestly,
that.
that'd be a fun weapon.
Double sword, double axe mode.
So, so going through what you like you were saying, Paz, do you have any long-term, aside from the plate, long-term complications or anything you have to deal with?
The worst, is sometimes, like sometimes because it's still pretty prevalent scar, I will never shave my head again, so help it. Because that's the one thing I'm not happy about, is that scar is still pretty prevalent. It's something that'll never truly go away.
Yeah.
Also, it's my head, so, you know, it's a little odd sometimes. And people are like, that's not normal. I'm like, you are correct, it's not normal. But luckily, no super bad complications. I've had issues in the past. I was a pretty accident-prone child, if that gives you any connotation of... I mean, I've broken bones, I fell off a mountain.
Oh.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
that was
also
fun.
good.
That was fun. I broke 3 ribs.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I have been in and out of I've lost more blood than you have in your body. I'm a big advocate of donating blood because blood has saved my life many times.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think the
donating
only
blood is
break you
good.
got left is the tail.
Yes.
Head break, yeah.
Um,
Donating blood is
I'm-
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
Definitely
or
agree with you
plasma
there.
even. I've also
Yeah.
donated plasma. That can also really help. I have a cousin of mine. God, I wish I could remember the disease name, but I can't. But he needs plasma. And,
I know what you're talking about, I think,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the name.
yeah, and it's helped him a lot. He's able to live a much more sustainable and happy life now that they have done this. So, me, I'm always, like I said, I'm always into doing stuff for medical communities, just because they've saved my life so many times, and it's the least I can do to give back, because I'm an accident-prone child, I know this, I've been, you know,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, I've been through the gambit a multitude of times. The only really life-threatening injury was really the head one, thankfully, though. Most of the others have been scrapes and bruises and occasional stitches. And the only really side effect is when I broke my arm, I broke it in 3 places.
Ooh.
So, and it never mended correctly, and that's because I'm an idiot and decided to go on a roller coaster with a broken arm. Don't do that, children.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. I was 15, I'm like,
Oh, he's
I can
paralyzed.
go on roller coasters. My mom's like, you have a broken arm. I'll wear a jacket. So I literally rode around our local like our local fair with just a jacket in like 90-degree days. No one saw that was odd. And I just went on like all the rides because I was 15 and rebellious, and because of that, it never really set correctly. I wonder why. My doctor's like, your bones aren't setting correctly. I'm like, news to me. I've been doing it for a doctor. Definitely not going on roller coasters and doing and trying to, you know, bounce on trampolines and doing other things that super children do. But
That's all the breaks.
yeah, we got a break on this boy.
Quick tap.
Wait, did I?
All the breaks.
I can't tell if I'm doing the right thing or if I just might have knocked him out of the air unless someone else just did that. You went up
No,
to do
he
some.
came right down.
Oh, okay. Shit. I was getting like some. I was getting like I have a paralysis in IG that I made like last night. And I was like, all right, I'll fuck around with this guy because at least if I don't have the sharpness for some of his parts, I can just put him down quick.
So let's have a fun little discussion. How would you describe most of the more unique weapons in Monster Hunter to someone that has no idea what Monster Hunter is? Like Switch Axe. How would you describe Switch Axe to someone
Like
who's never played a
explain
Monster?
what it does, or
Yeah,
It's
just
pretty much a medieval
Robotech
chainsaw.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Honestly, I
And
mean,
then
if you're
insect
really
glaive is
looking
just
for
like-
complex, like in-depth analysis, I would
Nah,
say
just like a medieval chainsaw.
Thanks, Boom
is
Headshot.
good
Yeah.
in the description.
another good description for like the gun lance is imagine a squall sword from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, gunblade boomstick or gunblade
Essentially,
gunblade
it's that
rocket.
if you've ever played Final Fantasy. If you've never played Final Fantasy, yourself a favor, play a Final Fantasy game. They're amazing.
No.
I played like a bit of the first one and most of 10, but
Yeah,
that was years
so-
ago, so
I will say this though, as a longtime Monster Hunter fan, I played a lot of the games. I started at 3, but that's just me. I will say this: I've always been kind of I grew up playing FPSs, your Call of Duties, all your R6s, all those games. I have those near and dear to my heart. I don't play them a lot anymore because I've noticed a drop in both quality of my own skills and the actual games themselves. I think the last really good Call of Duty was like Black Ops 3, honestly, but that's just for another day. So I am particular to anything that I can shoot from a distance. I don't like getting in monsters' faces. The only time I really do that is the older games, just because they didn't have aiming terribly great. I was playing 4 Ultimate with a good buddy of mine. He also is occasionally here, Juju. Also a hunting horn name like Cameron.
Oh, nice.
And he loves 4 Ultimate. It's his favorite.
I know 4 Ultimate. I'm pretty sure we all know 4 Ultimate.
I'm coming around on it. I remember I played just 4 right out, and I wasn't a huge fan of it in the beginning. But now I'm slowly working my way back into it. Just some of the designs are just like after you play a modern game, and like
It's
they
hard
do
to go back, yeah.
exactly because you're like, oh, this is an amazing. Like the fact that I can say, oh, I forgot to eat. Let me go to my tent and eat.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
huge. But no, not in that game. And eating in that game is crucial.
I don't think Frenzy wore off in 4 either. Yeah, they go rest at the bed.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Uh,
wasn't that
debuff.
an experience? Having to actually go back and like
yeah.
It's
Frenzy
crazy.
was a death sentence if you got infected in 4.
Oh yeah.
It, well,
In
so
Rise, you just like
the nice thing was you could delay it. I found that if I ate nullberries, I could delay it long
that
enough.
is how it works. Your
affinity proc.
poor no-berry supply.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That and then like you were saying, like I remember Tom. There have been times when we'd go hunt in 4, and it's like I forgot hot drinks, and it's like, well, fuck it. I guess we're not hunting now. Like,
Yeah, oh no, for sure. A lot of resets because of like items, especially the drinks.
Yep. But now we just
Yeah.
don't have hot or cold drinks in Rise, which is stupid. Bring them back, Capcom.
It'd be cool if it was like I was thinking this the other night. It'd be cool if it was like optional, where it's like, hey, do you want to play like not a classic mode, but like certain quests that are like, hey, you need to have pickaxes and bug nets and drinks, and you might spawn randomly in this place, and you got a paintball.
Yes.
Like that, like just that little
Paintball.
like super set
Paintball.
of rules would be kind of cool as like an optional. Like you have challenge quests and arena quests. Why don't we have like legacy quests or something?
Yeah. Paintball.
Cheryl
love
asks,
paintballs.
how has everyone's week been?
Good.
I mean, not terrible.
Mine's been pretty good.
You know, I work in the school system. I install security for schools.
Oh, that's fun.
And yeah, they're getting back into the swing of like actually having students again after the summer. So not bad. I do enjoy it when we can do our thing faster, but not a bad week for me.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty much the same. Doing pretty good. Trying to get used to the new code bases and stuff at work. And then I bought an Elgado today and did that setup in like an hour. So that was pretty cool. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the nice thing about the Elgado is it's pretty simple. The first things we streamed were, I think Paz, we're waiting on you.
Oh, sorry.
I also forgot.
The first things we streamed were like stuff from PC, which was simple, but then we did stuff from the 3DS. I think it was Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Ultra
That
Moon.
sounds really
Remember that.
complicated.
It was I had to install a like card onto the 3DS, a Katsu Kitty.
You just send it somewhere, didn't you? Like have someone install it?
Well, I tried it myself and it didn't work. So then I sent it to Japan because there was only at the time there was only one. I mean, this was like 3DSs were already out of style like a couple of years ago when we started.
Yep.
So there was only one person in like what was the place in this city in Japan that
Oh, Danny, it's a good
actually
idea. I should
did
get that sticker.
Yeah, it was annoying. All right, Almudron.
Oh, Shanice is enjoying the beach. Guns Pony went to a baseball game. That's pretty cool.
Oh man,
Ooh,
it's been
nice.
forever since I've been to a baseball game.
Oh, same.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just thinking,
I,
there's so many summer activities I haven't done.
Speaking
years.
of summer, next week's the last week of my summer job, but the restaurant I work at is closed Monday for inspection, so yeah. 3-day
Love it.
weekend.
Do you mind
Monday
saying
off.
what restaurant you work at, or will that be?
McAllister's. It's McAllister's Study in St.
Oh,
Charles.
I actually like that place. You guys y'all do some really good iced tea. I like your iced tea and your sandwiches a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a McAllister's. I feel like it didn't open up until I graduated high school, but it's near where I went to high school. So when I'd come visit my parents, if I was like, when it's a quick bite or meet up with friends, we'd either go to Moe's for nachos or McAllister's for a sandwich.
Yeah, I never actually tried the sweet tea though, to be honest. But I'm not a big tea fan anyway. But maybe I'll do it.
I do unsweet. Southern style sweet tea is too much for me. I am.
Yeah.
My family has a history of diabetes, so I'm trying not to do too much.
Oh, same.
Well, yeah, you drew the unlucky stick there, Tom. I'm
Yeah.
just pre-diabetic.
I am. Oh, to go back to our medical talk, I am a
Anyways.
type 1 diabetic, which is why I also participate in Extra Life. Also, there's a giant sinkhole over here. Has this always been here?
Yeah.
I feel like I've never, like I'm Mandela affecting myself. I've never noticed that. I've been here
You know what's
hundreds of
really
times,
weird,
never
Tom?
noticed
Think
it.
about this. This is a map from Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, is
the
it?
jungle?
No, this
No.
desert map.
I didn't know that. Oh, I know
Yeah.
the jungle. I know from Freedom 2.
This is the desert from Monster Hunter Rise. These two like anthill termite clouds thing. I mean,
Oh,
it was,
wait,
at the
yeah,
time
it
was
is.
broke up,
That's-
but this
yeah.
This is 100% a tri map.
I remember
I just
that.
want I want the ancestral step back, just cause. Oh, hey, you want to go through like area 1 to area 8? Fuck you. Here's a
Oh,
border.
I want the Quechawacha like monkey bars back. I love that area.
Ancestral Step is a really solid first map, but it's got nothing on Deserted Island. And the fact that Deserted Island didn't make it back in Sunbreak is a crime. Capcom
What
has
was?
been
What
reported.
was? I
We will
can't
be
remember the
charged.
name of like that one. Give or take final map in for it was like the mountain with like all the broken ruins around it, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Down the Great Map?
Heaven.
No,
The one where you fight
Heaven's
Zenogre?
Mount, I think. Heaven's Mount, I think. Oh.
Yeah. I know you fight Zenogre there, I think, when you first get to it, maybe.
Stairway to Heaven.
Great song. Terrible
Led
map.
Zeppelin that. Mud just solidify underneath me. Earth.
So Almudron is an earthbender confirmed.
Yeah. Earth and water.
I guess.
Mud
Actually, here's
bender.
something interesting. I'm not sure if I mean, at least I am. I'm a huge fan of the Avatar: The Last Airbender TV series.
I was about to say the movie. Yes, me too.
And I'm super excited for the 3 movies that we're gonna get. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, there is from the Avatar Studios, thanks the Lord, not the Shyamalan.
Night Shyamalan, yeah.
We are getting a Kyoshi movie, a Zuko movie, and a Korra movie.
Wait, this I don't know. Are these animated?
Yeah, they're all animated.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going to follow Kyoshi's kind of like rise in power and everything, and I think that's awesome.
She's just
Personally, I
a bunch
love
of people?
Kyoshi. I think she is the coolest avatar that we've gotten. She literally was like, "Hey, you're gonna take over the world?" Yeah, nah, that. So
Well,
that'll be fun.
Her
I love
solution to
Zuko.
stuff is like, you should kill him.
Yeah. You know, I love Zuko. He's such an interesting character. I hope we get a little older Zuko though. Just because I don't think we've seen a lot of older Zuko. We've seen him in obviously Korra. And then apparently, now once again, these are just rumors. Take this with a grain of salt. We don't know, but the rumor is we are now going to see Korra's end of her life. The more adult version of Korra, and possibly Asami, if they are still together. And that I don't know. Who the hell knows? I'm not psychic, but we will see what the next Avatar is going to inherit.
That's kind of cool. I dig that a lot.
Yeah,
I had no idea they were doing animated movies. I thought you were talking about the live-action TV show they're still trying to do, which I'm not that excited about.
Well, Netflix is not excited about it either. The movies that are out because
Didn't they make a live-action Witcher show on Netflix?
The Witcher show's pretty good. but
Yeah,
their
I
attempts
do
to do
really,
live-action
but
anime have not been great.
the animated one is not awesome. Also, I feel like they're doing that Netflix thing where they're kind of shoehorning some stuff that doesn't belong in the world or the mythos at all. But
Yeah.
I'm happy with the casting. Henry Cavill as The Witcher is an amazing cast choice. Kind of redemption for his Superman portrayal in my eyes. That Superman was awful, not good, bad Henry Cavill, but.
You think? I guess I haven't seen. I'm not a big Justice League person, so I haven't
not good.
seen.
Not good. Honestly, just if you've seen anything from. Honestly, though, I feel like superhero movies are actually running out of steam.
Oh, same. I agree.
I've seen Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. Not bad, but not anything like the first Doctor Strange movie that was phenomenal. And also this new Thor movie, while fun and entertaining, was not, in my opinion, nearly as good as Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok is still my favorite maybe of every Marvel movie.
And Black Widow was an absolute mess.
Yeah.
For me, the problem with Black Widow was it was a movie that was made in like 2010, and they just waited 10 years to release it for whatever reason. I think it would have been looked on more favorably.
That's why they waited.
Yeah, I think it would have been looked on more favorably if it had released like 5 years or 6 years earlier.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, I did not enjoy the bits and pieces that I saw from the Netflix Death Note and Netflix Cowboy Bebop things.
No, the
Wow.
Netflix live action anime is never good.
I don't have a lot of confidence about Avatar, especially because I feel like Netflix is embarrassed to embrace the anime-ness of things.
Well,
like,
I will say this. There is one hope that I have a little hope for. It's not a huge amount. The live-action One Piece show. I'm a huge One Piece fan. I've been reading the manga since I was alive.
I just don't know how they take, like, because
But I've seen, like, the set dressing and set design, and the cast is pretty goddamn good, in my opinion.
For me, a lot of the appeal in One Piece, and I'm not a One Piece fan, it's just too much for me to catch up with.
Yeah,
But
at this point, it's
the
crazy.
panels and the stuff that I've seen from the manga and the anime, one of the strengths of One Piece, and I know it also has a very good story from what I've been told, but one of the strengths of it is its visual storytelling style. The dynamic, like the implied animation you can get from a manga file by One Piece is really impressive. and I don't know how they do that in live action.
I don't either. My biggest thing. Okay, so I know if you've never seen One Piece, it might be a little too late, but you can jump into it. There is a point in the show that I think is my personal favorite scene that I've ever seen in any animation ever, because it's just so amazing. It's if you ever want to look at like what animation can do and like how good it can be, like top level animation, just look up Luffy punches a celestial dragon, and it might be the most amazing like 30 seconds of animation I have seen in such a long time. It's beautiful. It breaks everything. It breaks all the conventionals of what animation should be like. It's like a movie in that one scene. And that's another thing that is also a little worrying, is that that show is so heavily dependent on its power base. It has a very strict power base.
What do you mean when you say power base?
Meaning that we know things now that we didn't know when we were first watching the show. We didn't know what hockey was. We didn't know any of that. We barely understood what devil fruits were. But now we have 1,000+ manga and 1,000+ episodes of this show. Yes, very long.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And so we know all this. So going back in time, it's like, I'm not sure if it will be an awakening of like, oh, well, that's why this didn't happen. But there might just introduce plot holes to it. We're like, wait a second. If he has this ability and he showed it here, you know, it might kind of collapse in on itself, unfortunately. At least that's my own opinion. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to it. From the cast, the direction, the set design, and even the showrunner. He went on and did an interview, and I think it was an amazing interview, where he pretty much said, One Piece saved my life, as corny as that sounds. He was very depressed in college, and he found One Piece, and it really, really helped him move forward with his life. And I'm like, that's beautiful. Great on you. The director of One Piece, Oda, I think, did a very good job in choosing him as a showrunner, but it's not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. And I wish them the utmost luck, because, you know, One Piece fans are like any fans, and they can be very, very harsh, especially with something as long in the prestige history as this. You know, and it's not going to be easy. That's all I got to say.
It's in its last arc, right? I know that doesn't mean it's ending anytime soon.
We are still in the quote unquote maybe preliminary arc. We don't know, but it's entering that stage where you can see the horizon.
I don't even watch One Piece, and I know it's been going on for like 15 years. It's finally ending now.
Honestly, though, not the longest running anime. That was, I think, a children's show.
Shin-chan?
That is one, but there's also Detective Conan, which I think has like 3,000 episodes, maybe.
I used to love that. Yeah.
Detective Conan is another very good show, but like, Jesus, how are you keeping this thing alive?
Yeah.
Boom Headshot. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hi, hello,
Boom
how are you
Headshot.
today? Sorry that work sucks. Hopefully you recover. One Piece is great. Weebs, yeah. Live action DBZ was great. Boom Headshot. I don't believe that you mean that.
What?
That the live action Dragon Ball Z movie was good.
No,
There was a
no one
streamer,
can think that.
There's a streamer I watched once where he's actually the same person that was watching all of the Donkey Kong Country show by donations. Like, the more people kept donating, the more he had to watch. He did the same thing with Dragon Ball Evolution, where he had to keep restarting it back to like front over and over again as long as people kept donating. Yes.
Oh my god.
It was.
That seems like punishment.
Oh, it gets
No
more
amount of money
expensive,
is
but
worth
yeah.
that.
Oh no, not at all.
It was that bad?
It's pretty bad.
People, I feel like it's not even if it's that bad. Even if it was a good movie, I feel like if you tie it, like, people will make you sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours.
As someone who grew up with Rock the Dragon, one of the best anime openings ever, Fight Me, I'll Take You Down. It's freaking rough. It's really rough. But if you want to get into something slightly more hopeful and not weeby. What are your thoughts on this potential second DLC release? Apparently next year for Rise, another paid expansion.
What? Oh, I didn't hear that.
Wait, when did they say that?
Wait, what happened?
Data miners and stuff like that. It's
course.
very rumorish right now. And we don't know, but they said they've seen 3 extra maps. Now, obviously, we can't always believe data miners because sometimes people lie. Who knows, right? Shocking. But unknown statuses, different weapons. Now, we don't know if this is just weapons that are being added because, you know, we're getting like the Luga Narga King or the Luna. What is that thing called that we're getting?
Luna Garen.
Luna Garen?
Thank you. That one. We know we're getting a subspecies Basil Geese as well in that launch, as well as, you know, different monsters and different variations.
Is it going to be called like Master Rank Plus or something?
Well, I will say this. Right now, my urgent quest is to hunt down a Azeros that has the weird little bats around it, and that goes into A.
Spoilers, man, spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
No, I know. They're in the trailer.
A rank, essentially, is what it is.
Yes.
So you go from
Which is
A rank to
Which is
A rank.
essentially just really, really buffed up monsters.
Shouldn't it be A to S? Like, shouldn't Master Rank be S?
If you want to know what would get my nipples really hard and would piss off a lot of like strong Monster Hunter World fans, here's what they do. They come out with a new expansion and they just call it G rank.
Yes.
MRG.
And while you're at it, give us paintballs back.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Hey, David CT, how's it going? Hope your day's been going well as well.
Foggies are getting fucked up.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so people are talking about, has there been a good live-action anime adaptation?
David.
Cheryl, no, I don't count Pokemon Detective Pikachu because I consider that a video game movie, not an anime movie. I guess you could make the argument that there's the Pokemon anime and Pokemon anime movies, and then they made Detective Pikachu. But to me, it's all sourced from one source material, which is a video game. Monster Hunter, Shanice, yes, I did like the Monster Hunter animated movie. I still haven't seen the live-action movie because I refuse to give the shittier Wes Anderson any money.
I will say it right now. Mila Jovovich shot an RPG at the Diablos and nothing happens.
Yeah.
I'll say this, it's not great.
The one thing that Wes J. Anderson has for him is that his name sounds like Wes Anderson, and that you can tell he loves his wife because he puts her in all of his goddamn movies, but he's a scumbag. He doesn't keep his actors and stunt people safe when he films because he tries to film as cheap as possible. And the only reason he has a job is because he makes movies very inexpensively. So Hollywood is like, yeah, we'll give you $50 million to make this, because if you make $150 million, we've made our money back. So I have strong feelings about him because I'm a Resident Evil fan. And
he fucked you.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
There's another guy that tries to do, is it Bowl? Like,
yeah,
he tries to do, as far as I know.
Yeah, he was notorious for doing terrible.
He also got in a bunch of legal trouble because he kept fighting his physically fighting them. He would
have exhibition boxing matches against people who reviewed his movies. And honestly, I kind of love that.
I mean, he's gonna stick to his guns.
Yeah. David CT. Oh, nice. You got Artfire. Awesome, dude. Tomorrow I need to send you a tracking number at some point. But good to hear. Artfire is a lot of fun. That's a great figure. Artfire is, for those that are not big Transformers fans, there are, in the original cartoon, there were 2 Transformers that were based off the same model. One turned into a grappling hook, not a grappling hook truck, a crane truck, and one turned into a fire truck. The one that was a fire truck was called Inferno, and Japan did a Japanese repaint exclusive where he looks like he's a fire truck from a specific district in Japan. I think it's... I'm not going to say it because I'll be wrong. but it's a really elaborate paint job, and Artfire is a pretty boy.
Well, my somewhat knowledge of Transformers, I still love the Dinobots. They're the best. Everyone likes Dinobots.
Oh yeah,
They are cool.
Absolutely.
Of course, but I will say this: I'm disappointed we don't have all the Dinobots yet. We're missing some.
Lost the ride.
Okay, we don't have all of them.
In the new toy line, we've gotten or you're talking about just new dinosaurs?
No, the new toy line. Also,
Yeah.
where are my where?
I think we're 3 out of 5 right now. We're missing Woot and
But he's been renamed about 1,000 times.
yeah. We've got Grimlock, we've got Blood, and we've got Slug, I think.
Yeah.
We're missing the Pterodactyl and the Triceratops.
Yeah. But yeah, from my knowledge, you know, I'm always been a fan of like the Transformers Beast series. I know the
Beast
cartoon
Wars?
was weird. Beast Wars was
I love that shit. Beast Wars and Beast Machines are my favorite, I think.
Yeah, I would love a new line of Beast Machines, like the Lions and all that. I'm like,
I think they'll do it eventually. Last year they did Transformers Kingdom, which was a Beast Wars line, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was. I think eventually they'll do Beast Machines.
I hope so, because I would love to have those. Unfortunately, a lot of it's in storage, but I would show you, unfortunately, if it's in storage. I might have some pictures lying around. I have certain collectibles. I have the father-son Kamehameha from Dragon Ball.
Oh, nice.
It costs me about $400, but it's beautiful and it's worth it. Oh yeah, this is like a little mini sculpture. I think it's like
okay, gotcha.
it's like it's pretty big, but it's my favorite thing that I own. I have a full-blown. My favorite video game series is Legend of Zelda. I have a Wolf Link and Mina figure that's really big.
So we should talk about that real quick, because when the new Zelda, which I believe the official name has come out now, it's called The Legend of Zelda sequel to Breath of the Wild. Odd name choice, but that's apparently what they're going with.
Nintendo Switch Breath of the Wild, the sequel.
When that comes out, I will not be playing Monster Hunter anymore for a while.
Oh, no. I won't be playing anything for a while.
I played Breath of the Wild, I never finished it though. So.
That is
It's a hard game to finish.
I mean, yeah.
I have beaten Ganon like 30 times. I have done more. I have almost gotten 100% in that game. I tried. It's difficult, but definitely amazing game.
I put them in the cabinet, in the camper. Hannah's here with her COVID having ass.
Is COVID?
Yeah, she's doing okay.
Get out of here, Hannah. You're gonna infect chat.
Yeah, get out of here.
Just kidding. I hope you're doing okay. We love you.
Stay hydrated.
Yes.
How is
absolutely.
she doing with the symptoms? Any severe, or is it just like running nose?
So on Monday she had a really severe backache to the point where like she thought that she had hurt her back. She didn't think that she was sick. She thought she was injured. Then Tuesday, like I put a heating pad on it and stuff. She felt better on Tuesday. She took a test on Monday and it came negative. She took another test on Wednesday and it came negative. And she took that test because symptoms started acting up. Where now she's got coughing, she's aching in general. She doesn't have a fever. We went to the doctor's office today to take one of their tests, and that came back positive. So I'm still negative, but we're both kind of isolating, and I'm sleeping on the couch for a couple days. We're wearing masks around each other. In general, she seems like she's doing okay.
Make sure to wash it or like desanitize stuff that she touches, because.
Oh yeah.
My nephew is very young. He's only like, well, he's 17 months now, but he at one point almost got COVID. Luckily, he was negative, but taking a baby to get a COVID test is not easy. Who would have thought?
Oh yeah.
So
Lucky there.
yeah, I have to be, you know, very careful. So I was told, hey, we had to do like 80. Like, all right. But well, I hope she feels better.
Yeah, I think she'll be okay. We're both pretty healthy. We're not immunocompromised. We're both vaccinated and boosted. I didn't realize. I thought we were eligible for a second booster, but I guess since we're younger than 50 and we're not immunocompromised, we're not.
Yeah, I had to get the booster just because, but I've had bronchitis and asthma before.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, my asthma has cleared up, thank God. New lungs, not really, but essentially, my doctor likes to say, how do you like your new lungs, even though, you know. But yeah, luckily, I haven't had really severe bronchitis once again as a kid. Man, being a kid kind of sucks sometimes.
It really does.
But I will say this, working in schools as long as I have, I realized, God, we moaned and complained when we were in school. We were idiots. We didn't know anything. Kids have it, especially nowadays, are on easy street. When I see a child complain, I'm like, you have no idea. They're like,
Back in my day.
Or the like, I had to walk up 7 miles of hill and then back down at the end of the day.
Well, it's
Like,
also
that's
like
what-
no debt, no housing crisis.
Yeah. Like, you know, kids know truly not what the benefits that they are in currently with just the amount of resources and everything. I mean, I just, one of my friends actually, funny enough, he went to teach at my old high school that we both went to, and he's like, man, it's so different. They don't have lockers anymore. They They have little slits, and they put their iPads, which you get at the school. I went to a private high school.
Oh my god.
And all
Yeah,
your
tech
books
is
are
better now.
automatically downloaded to your iPad.
What the
I'm like,
hell?
you're joking.
What
Tech is
the
way
hell?
better, yeah.
Yeah, I remember I went to a private high school. We would get a Saturday school if you so much had a cell phone out.
Oh,
Now
I
these
remember
kids
that,
are
yeah.
having full-blown iPads. I'm like, this is not fair.
All that damn Fortnite. They never put Ariana Grande in Doom. Thanks, John
It's
Romero.
Ariana Grande important.
It's all
Okay,
these
so-
damn Grandes and the Fortnites and
Real quick
I will
question,
say,
don't-
like, it is interesting because the internet is faster and all that stuff, like, they do have way more access to stuff. Like, they're way more connected outside of school, whereas when I was a kid, I just sort of, like, assumed my friends had lives that I didn't really see that much of. Now it's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, I can just follow them wherever.
yeah, I mean, like it was a special event when you had a slumber party, you know. Now it's like there's no need for a slumber party. You can stay up all night and talk to your.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
easier to stay connected, which I like, yeah.
What
I
the
mean,
hell, what the hell
we're-
is a
you
slumber
guys in
party anymore?
Seattle.
Eh?
I'm in Florida. I don't know where Black
Missouri.
Knight is, but where?
Missouri.
Exactly. We're all in different corners of the globe.
Missouri.
We're all in the
US.
Western Hemisphere. What are you talking about?
But still, we're in different parts. It takes
Yeah.
several hours.
Not even all of us. Like, there's, I guess, if you're doing D&D stuff on the Discord, like, there's a bunch of people that are in South America and
Yeah.
Europe and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's been a lot of fun.
You want to talk about D&D real quick?
I will in a sec. Thanks for the good wishes, everyone. I'll pass them on to Hannah. NoobTube, she has been having plenty of soup. I got her some stuff from Panera. we got like homemade stew, and today she was craving egg drop soup, so did some of that.
Ooh, nice.
I did want to ask, because this hunt made me remember. Has anyone actually been using switch skills very much?
I like the red and
took them
blue.
off my screen.
I need to
wanna-
do that still. I
prompts.
haven't done that.
I need
I
to
have,
do that.
but I'm a joint greatsword charge blade switch axe main.
I will say this: some of them are
it
pretty
just works
fun,
somehow.
but they don't impact me greatly as a light bow gunner. There are some that are fun. There's a critical I can do. I can kind of like send out my wire bug, and it makes a circle, and all my shots that go through there do more damage. But it's not worth it almost because feigning maneuver is still very good. great for mobility and everything. I mean, I'm just not a huge fan of the switch skills. I think that you can either use them or you don't have to. I know for hammer and hunting horn, they can be kind of abused a little.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. I'm
I-
assuming that ground shaker is really good because that's what I've been using.
Yeah.
There's two special skills for heavy bowgun that they basically make like little like spheres, or not spheres, but like a flat circle in the air that if you shoot through one, it
See you, David.
if you shoot through one blue one, it increases the velocity of your shot. And if you shoot through the different one, the orange one, it decreases the velocity but makes it do more damage. So those are pretty useful for heavy bowgun.
I wonder if, like, what I haven't used at all is the switch skill swap. I used it a couple times at the beginning. And
Yeah,
I've
one
kind
of
of
the
forgotten
one of
I have a
the,
few times for
one
the
of the
dodge.
skills for one of the skills, or one of the further armor sets, the final boss set, its effect is that if you have two of the plot MacGuffins around you, if you use a switch skill swap, you gain like half your health back, which is kind of cool. But it also constantly drains your health, so you're barely you're barely breaking even on the health anyway.
So I want to try and capture Cyanatar. I need that for a side quest.
Not a problem.
You can do that. Switch to Fun Lance.
Fun Lance, yes. How is Bullet Barrage
Big
for
old
the Fun
boomstick.
Lance?
I actually haven't
actually
tried it
wearing,
yet. I don't know if I
Cyanatar
have it.
armor.
Try it. You should. I think you should. You should have it. Or is it MR4 that you get the rest of the switch skills? I can't remember.
It might be. I've tried some of the
It's-
switch skills
yeah,
for
I think it is
IG,
4.
but I also
Well-
started IG in Sunbreak, so
Yeah, at MR4, you should get it. I think.
Are any of the new ones really good?
I'm not the two heavy bowgun ones I told you about, the little
Yeah.
speed up and slow down your bullet.
Also,
thing.
mech skill shots are pretty fun. I will say that. Oh, cool! I didn't get a single one of my dongos. That's a fun day.
I have like 100 tickets. I've like always forgotten to use them. I always save them.
It's the same. I
high
never
rank.
use hopping skewers. I forget to use my dongo tickets.
Well, in endgame, I pretty much just use the same 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty much temper, so my shots do more damage, but I have a slight deviation, and then defense and health.
I have them like per weapon class basically. So I have like Gun Lance has Bombardier, and then a few other like dual blades and IG. I just have like the medic and defender for the most part. Oh, it's an arena quest. I did not know that.
I should add, since it's here, I'm gonna actually drink my potions. My pots!
Ratha says switch skills feel less impactful than hunter arts. Yeah,
I'd agree with, I guess, so,
I just I
Yeah.
don't like the system of hunter arts, but I do like what they offered.
to me, Hunter Arts felt very similar to Switch skills, but for Sword and Shield at least, I love my Hunter Arts. I use Chaos Oil like all the time. I do all that.
I miss a like full-on adept, although I do like that there's a switch skill for dual blades that just kind of
I
replaces it.
think I played Gen. I didn't play GU because I don't have a Switch, as I've said. But I played Gen, and I want to say that I used the one that was like you dodge at the last second and you do a counter. I can't remember what it's called.
Jeez, might be bad.
Oh, should we split them up?
Yeah, I didn't get very far just because the sheer amount of quests that
Alright, I'm
showed
gonna.
up.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, right.
Xanatar, come here. Or Shogun, come here. One of you two.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, never mind.
Woo!
Yeah, I think we can do this. Two and two. Up. Can they bury under the? Oh no, he cannot bury.
Oh my god, I landed as I jumped over the wall and got instantly... Oh, no, I fainted because I got up and I rolled into that water blast.
I like how if you're in the air and you
Don't hate
faint,
me, chat.
you just like stop your forward momentum and just fall.
Oh, I didn't pick up the rainbow spirit bird. That might be part of the reason why.
yeah.
That could be a part of the problem. It's just
Come
easy.
on! I just want to get over the fucking fence! This is embarrassing.
You gotta get good,
Get over the
dog.
fence. You're never getting over that thing.
There it is! Ugh. Oh wait, you two are over on the other side. Damn
Yeah,
it!
I was like, why are you trying to go around the fence?
I thought everyone was on the other side. All right, hold on. I got 3 wire bugs now. There we go. Ugh, embarrassing. Oh, and there's down.
So we're having our weekly D&D session on Sunday this time, right?
Yes, this is a new domain of dread. We're going to ancient Egypt-inspired place called Kar Akir.
go. Egypt is so fun.
This is
I thought you said IKEA for a second, and I would love to have a D&D session that takes place in IKEA. Fuck, would I love that so much.
Hey,
once you
look,
enter
I have
IKEA, you can never leave.
By the way,
IKEA
Al, I'm currently being eaten by a.
I saw that. I was like, what is he eating?
He's eating me. Oh god, now he's gonna.
Now
do
he's
the
gonna
jump.
eat her. Oh my
Avatar, what do you
god.
have in your mouth?
Spit it out.
What are you
Spit
eating?
it out.
That's not food, friend. Not food.
Can you pick it up off the ground?
Wait, are they separated?
dirty.
Let me know if they're separated so I can use it.
Oh,
they're
not
not.
here.
They're
both
both tied down currently. I think we can just beat up on them a little bit. One's paralyzed.
That's true, yeah.
I will say this: a switch I don't use super often because I can do more just base damage with my own thing. But if you are ever like really low on ammo, there's a one called a Mech bird shot, which is pretty fun. You turn,
Not like
Hit it now,
Logan.
hit it now.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
it's like a super rapid fire thing. There we go.
But is it affected by the actual rapid fire skill?
Massive recoil, and no, it's not.
No, not
Oh.
that. The,
he caught me as soon as I let
rapid
my
fire
guard down.
goes.
No, at least not that I know. No, okay, that's not great. I might die because I have bleed and like 1,000 other things. I need a potion now.
Hold
Okay,
on.
we're good. I didn't die. But he's not making it easy on me. He really wants me dead. Also, is this like the smallest Shogun I've seen yet?
Hopefully. Give us that mini gold crown. I realize I'm actually way close to getting the crown achievement in base game Rise than I thought I was.
Yeah, I never got the crown achievement world either. I just
Is that
never
for
really
a crown
played.
on like every monster type?
It's
Yes.
quote get a large crown, I believe, or gold crown or something on many monsters. That's all it says.
Alright, where's this other guy at?
There
Oh, hi.
we go.
That scared me for a second. I was like, oh, we fucked.
Whoa, that was not
Oh,
my mounted
shit.
Punisher. That
was
pop was
nice.
not the mounted Punisher. That's dope.
Yeah.
No,
was
that
solid.
one is.
Oh,
507, holy shit.
yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Someone was sharing me, I think it was a Team Darkside video, but it was like they did 6,000 damage or 5,500 damage in a single
Oh yeah, I
big
saw that.
sword
That's
hit.
crazy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's crazy.
Keep getting.
It's Team Darkside, but still.
I've never seen either of the crabs do that pick up and eat move.
Yeah.
I do like how you have a chance to wire bug out of the last hit, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, good like traps that force you to use your wire bugs are great. And then I really love the moves that monsters have gotten, returning monsters have gotten new moves to punish wire bug usage. If you like are greedy about it, I like that a lot.
Yeah, they have gotten a lot better about that.
Now that was that terrified me. I forgot they could do the underground thingy.
They're secretly a Diablos.
Oh, do we need to capture that one or this one? Yeah.
The blue one.
Blue
Oh,
guy,
right,
okay.
because you have to have the quest. You gonna move? Okay, he's moving this time. He didn't move last time with the water thing.
Come on.
Barely missed. Oh, really? Alright.
So let's see, what else has been going on?
Bayonetta 3 got announced.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that. It's coming out in October. I think I'm in Seattle when it comes out, but I'll be checking it out. I do like me some Bayonetta.
Dragon's Dogma 2 got announced, but nothing new about it. Just like, oh, it's in production.
I like that Bayonetta is both announced and coming out this year. I appreciate the studios not making us wait 4 years from them announcing something.
Is anyone else a little upset about the whole Legend of Zelda being delayed?
Nah, I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest.
I mean, I'm bummed I can't play it. I kind of wish, like they did with Metroid, where they did Dread while they're working on Prime 4. Because I like the 2D Zelda games.
Prime 4 doesn't exist.
What I was gonna say is I like the 2D Zelda games, and I would have been fine getting like a brand new one instead of like a remake after Link's Awakening. So
I love that art style, that claymation.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
That's what it was called. I didn't know how it was called. It's just like claymation.
It's like a claymation, essentially. Yeah.
But I want to play more Zelda, but I just haven't been disappointed by a Zelda game. Like, so I'm okay for when it's gonna come out. I know that 90% of the chance I'll love it.
Yeah. I mean,
even Skyward Sword I liked, and I know most people didn't.
I mean,
well, even if it's Breath of the Wild was better, I mean, we'll all have a great time. I think Breath of the Wild is definitely in my top, like, 5 games ever. And I played every fucking Legend of Zelda game, including the crappy one.
Cat.
Including those, so you can't say I'm not dedicated, but what is that?
Cat. No cat, or cap.
Cat.
I got it. Hold on, Frank.
There we go. Side quest done. Yeah,
nice.
It feels like the new Legend of Zelda is like we're gonna have new mechanics to play with in terms of like weird physics, fun toys, and exploration stuff.
I didn't like about Breath of the Wild. There was no traditional dungeons. It was just
that's
like a bunch of shrines.
That's what I've read about the new one. Is it's gonna include shrine stuff, like the exploration stuff, but also it will have more traditional dungeon structures.
I mean, I didn't mind.
I'm fine with that.
I didn't mind the Sacred Beasts. I thought that was fun.
They were cool. I like them.
Yeah, I like that you can interact with them, but at the same time, I'm like, you kind of also could have just made this a dungeon, you know?
It could have been. I wish it was like both. Like it could have had like at least like mini. You know how like there's like the well and Ocarina and stuff. It's like you could have had like lowercase temples around. I mean, there's shrines, but there's not really like any cool like underground area besides like the mazes, some small stuff.
It feels like the new Zelda is gonna have both, and I'm wondering if like they took that feedback from players. I love Breath of the Wild. It's not my personal favorite Zelda. I think that still falls to Wind Waker, but it's in my top 3. The order, whatever it is somewhere like Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Tom, you want to post a quest?
Sure. Let me finish talking to this Palico.
Mine would definitely be Twilight Princess's first. I love Twilight Princess. I think it's one of my favorites.
Dude, one of my friends at work was he was saying that Twilight Princess is just like the furry Legend of Zelda game. And I mean, well, he's not wrong. He's not exactly right either.
I did, when I played Twilight Princess for the first time, I 100% fell in love with Midna when they do the reveal.
Oh yeah.
Who did
my little teenage heart broke. I became a man that day.
My cat is named after her.
Magnamalo! Oh,
this is
God.
Master Rank Magnamalo. We're gonna get fucking purple cannoned to death.
I will say this guy sucks.
I wanted to see, how much can we beat our heads against him, if not outright destroy him.
You got sick? Do you need anything right now? Okay. Let me know if you need me to make you some tea or something. Magnamalo.
He's an asshole.
I could use some tea,
Cameron.
Cameron.
It's got like a fucking tail gun. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it's a big blast.
I do like
like
Magnamalo's design. I think he's a cool flagship.
He's
good
one
not
that
as not as good as like Nergigante though, in my opinion. Nergigante, Gore, Seregios, stuff like that.
I think he's meant to be as aggressive, but a little bit more like divisive.
I meant design-wise, but yeah.
I really like Magnamalo. I think he was a standout in terms of the base Rise game. For me, it was one of the only challenging fights because he had moves that were like, oh, are you gonna just wire bug as much as you can? Well, I'm gonna time this, so I'll skewer you in the air if you fuck up.
I will say this, just to give you a heads up. He's not easy, this Magnamalo. I think they definitely. Hey,
And then there's a variant of it that's like.
that's coming out. Yeah, that looks really fun.
It is out.
Malo.
Oh, it is.
It is, yeah. It's.
Oh
it's, I think
yep. You're
that
right.
really high ranking thing that I can't remember what the actual rank is.
Yeah.
I think it's like 30.
Nah,
It's Magnamalo that
is,
right. It didn't get to bust a nut, so it's perpetually angry.
Essentially.
Yeah, no, it's like it's not 30, it's not 50. It could be 70, it could be 100. Not sure yet.
It's cool that
definitely
there's
got
like,
that feeling of, hey, this is your fault, and I'm gonna take it out on you.
yeah.
Like it's that, and I took it personal meme with his face.
And I took that personally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited that like Sunbreak. Like I know a lot of people complain that Rise didn't feel like a complete experience when it came out, and from everything that I've heard, Sunbreak absolutely feels like this is a done game, and we're gonna get a bunch of monsters and stuff on top of it as time goes on.
Oh no, I would 100% agree. I do also like that we do get another. Obviously, I won't spoil it because I don't want to do that, but we do get another similar fight to that All Mother fight, at least in scale.
Well, I mean,
the new final boss.
Yeah.
No. Well, yes, but actually no.
You don't think so? I thought it was on scale with All Mother.
It felt more. It played more like a combination of Zora and Safi to me.
Yeah,
but there is a Master Rank All Mother.
This is a big Magnamalo, right?
Oh yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, no, there is an actual Master Rank variant for All Mother, so have fun with that one.
Oh god.
Is he fucking paralyzed already? Oh god, I gotta get to the head.
I paralyzed it.
Right
I was
away.
getting birds.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I need birds.
He's an asshole. I'll just say that.
Dodge.
Definitely a lot harder Magnamalo than.
Have we ever tried sitting down with him and talking about his problems?
Yes, I have, and he said "fuck me" like you did right there. That's his favorite little thing. He'll stun you, and then he'll do his bullshit purple flare. I was stuck on him for a bit, so I have a personal vendetta against him.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I got enough birds.
I was just
My
surprised he
my
managed to stun him so fast.
I feel like my personal vendetta.
Paralyzed 2 ammo. Really
Yeah, my
helped.
personal vendetta is also my favorite monster in the series because I was stuck on Gore. I tried Gore like.
Really?
10
I didn't have that hard a
times.
time before.
For,
I don't know how the time with
it was
Magnet
Gore or it was Shigaru. I can't remember. It was one of the Megalas.
I
but-
guess it's good, Black Knight, that it like lived up to the hype in your head.
Yeah,
I feel like
it-
you might have been
it-
disappointed
it
if you
did.
just like stunted on it.
Yeah, I
That's
will
true.
say I did
You don't want him to be
I
too
love the
easy.
Gore Magala design and how he just looks fucking amazing.
Just-
He feels
The
like
clawed,
Batman.
the clawed wings are the best part. in my
Oh
opinion.
no, 100%. He's Batman, essentially.
Yes.
Someone brought that up, and I'm like, oh, now I can't see.
They're
No, I
asking in
can't
chat,
see it.
is anyone here a fan of the Pokemon game series?
I have played.
Hold
one
on, real
Sun
quick
and
question,
Moon.
actually, regarding Pokemon. How do you...
Now,
You broke up.
I cut out.
Oh, so new to Violet and Scarlet, we with Violet being the future and Scarlet being the past, we are now getting two separate forms. They're called Proto and Neo forms, meaning pretty much prehistoric Pokemon, like the different variants, like Galar and Alolan variants.
Yes, instead of
Well,
regional forms, they're like
rideable.
time-based forms.
I mean,
Yes,
at
we
least,
have
Someone
I'll
ride
write
him. I'm busy beating the piss out of him.
at
Oh.
least they actually gave a new type of like design. I mean, it's not like
Oh,
the
100% they are
newer
good
and
design.
older.
The
But
pro.
Oh,
it
damn it.
sounds like
He went
as
down.
you are a Pokemon fan.
Oh, are you kidding me? I already pre-ordered it. Please.
Okay, that's what Cheryl was asking. If we're excited about the new Pokemon. So
I am.
Yeah.
I'm personally getting Scarlet because that professor does things to me inside.
oh,
I
that's
couldn't-
perfect. I think
couldn't,
Osprey is getting Violet.
I couldn't tell
Yuju is
that.
also getting Violet. He's a future boy.
It's a Switch
Oh.
exclusive, so it wouldn't do anything for me.
Now we gotta get you a Switch. This year's fundraising campaign.
No, what? No, don't worry about
Black
it.
Knight a
Well, they're not
Switch.
expensive anymore.
Then you can play Monster Hunter with us.
Yeah, but that's the keyboard, man.
I'm pretty sure there's
Brother,
like
we
USB
can
ports in
get
the
good-
dock.
Yeah, there's USB ports in the Switch dock.
can make it work.
Well,
Well, there are, but I don't know if
the
it.
controls will work.
I don't think
but,
they're plug and play for like USB keyboards or anything. But
Well,
I
I will
am
say
using
this,
it
the
for
newer
my
Switch-
Ethernet.
The newer Switches do have the Ethernet dock, and that's
I
really cool.
well, so the older Switches, I just learned this week because I would have to, or else I wouldn't be playing this right now. The older ones do have a little dongle you can buy that plugs into the dock, like the USB ports in the dock, and it is just an
Yeah.
Ethernet port.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to go all the way through Sunbreak again, even if I did get a Switch somehow.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get that.
Any Splatoon fans here? We are 3.
I played the crap out of Splatoon 2, but I got pretty far like in the multiplayer. I didn't get to the final rank, whatever it was, before you can like re-rank. The reason I stopped playing Splatoon is because I wasn't happy with the online lobby system, and I couldn't convince like Tom and Nate and people to play with me because we had to get like a phone app to make sure we were in the same lobby, and it was really annoying.
Yeah.
It was a great
I
game
do
that
hope they work
Nintendo
on
made
that.
purposefully very, very hard to play with your friends online on the same
Like Capcom Rise, it's like you look for a quest, or you just pray that there's a drone quest active for that quest. You can't just see a list of what's actually active.
It's
Yeah.
worse than that because it's multiplayer, so you'll be with your friends in the lobby and then you'll be playing against them on a team with strangers. And
Yeah.
it's like, this isn't what I wanted.
This is what I wanted.
I hope they do work on it. I'm
sure
holding
3 will be
off
better.
judgment until that demo comes out. They did already confirm that there will be a demo. So
Yeah,
I had
the
a big.
the
I'm gonna
Splatoon
wait
2 demo did a
until
lot
Judgment-
for it.
yeah, till we get that demo, we can really see if it's
If you're
worth.
playing it, and if there's other people playing it, at the very minimum, I'll probably get it because I love Salmon Run. So I'd be
Yeah,
down to
yeah,
just
getting
like
a puffed
jam
up
Salmon
Salmon
Run
Run.
together.
What is Salmon Run?
It's like their horde mode, but you're getting
Oh, okay.
you're farming salmon eggs, and the salmon are pissed at you because you're stealing their eggs and their babies, so they all come to kill you while you steal their eggs.
Okay.
That sounds
I will say
Dog,
this:
come here.
the
What are you
people
doing?
that I have that are possibly getting it are me and Juju. So you know,
Hey,
least
that's at
that-
least 3.
yeah.
I know my
So
dog
you
can
know,
get-
that's almost enough for a pro team. All right.
I'm sure I can convince Nate to get it if he's like done with his class and he's working. When's it coming out again?
November.
Oh yeah, we'll be done by then.
I'm waiting for the games I'm waiting for are a game called Rip Out, which is like it's a first-person shooter, but you have like a pet gun that can go and retrieve stuff from enemies for you. It's kind of interesting concept, and I'm waiting for Trapping 2, which is like if Fear had a spiritual successor, which I wanted. Yes,
That Hogwarts game looks godlike. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan as well. Yes, give me more Harry Potter, but don't make it. Don't give me freaking J.R. Old Tolkien, or not J.R. Old Tolkien. Jesus Christ.
George
I'm getting
Martin.
myself confused.
I know someone that
Whatever
did that
her
in a
name-
song recently. They were trying to say J.R.
J.K.
Tolkien.
Rowling.
Yes, thank you, J.K. Rowling. Don't give me her universe. Her universe is bullshit and scary,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
not
I-
well written at all.
I was never like I liked the Harry Potter books when I was little. I was never a huge diehard fan. Hannah is, and I know Scotty on the Discord is a big
Tail.
fan.
Oh, there's tail back here. If anyone didn't get it,
I think I carved it.
it's the shard.
Speaking of
I
which,
actually didn't know the tail
think
came off.
I think me and Raheem were talking about this a bit ago. Has anyone here played Deep Rock Galactic?
Yeah, I
Yes,
played it
I
a couple
played
years
with
ago when it
Raheem
was in
a
like
couple
beta
times.
still. It's fun. I
Maybe
love the platform
maybe try
game.
that sometime. That's a
Fun
fun
stuff.
game to co-op with.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, also, if you're ever looking for, I don't think you can ever go wrong with like Mario Party.
Yeah, that too.
We basically
That's something
start.
though. If we do get you a Black Knight, you can play Mario Kart, and I can kick your ass.
Yeah.
We do. I think start and end our live streams normally when we do the 24-hour ones. We start and end it with Mario Party or Mario
Oh yeah,
Kart.
that's
Yeah, we always play
yeah.
the ding
Because
at the end of the game.
screw your friends at the very last second.
I can. This is so stupid. I can imagine if somehow I hypothetically did get a Switch given to me. I just imagine, because I'm living with my parents still, going to college. They were like, "Who the fuck sent you this?" Oh, some guys from the internet.
On the internet.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do anything illegal for that.
I promise.
It was a Nigerian prince. He said it was totally legit.
Yeah, Black Knight, talk to us about school. How's that been? Now, but how's in general, how's it been going?
I think one of the who was it that did software stuff? It was Tom. I think Tom
yes.
related to this, but I'm majoring in cybersecurity, so that's fun.
Oh, we need that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've heard,
It
but
is
yeah, it's
a constantly
just,
evolving
just
field
like,
too.
yeah, it is literally just like pray what you put in works, and if you didn't you put it in right, you're fucked.
Hey!
Not over.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
my god, I think I got kicked out right at the end.
It just said he withdrew. Try and see
Let's
if you
hope
can
he
get
gets
back.
let's hope he got the stuff.
I still, yeah, it's dead. I still get the cards.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Okay, yeah.
Well, no, I hope you get credit for the class.
Oh, I think
should.
I should. It's not like I'm abandoning the quest. I'm still in the quest. It just
I think,
kicked me out
yeah,
of
by the time it hits the marker, it should at least count. It'll say, okay, well, you did it solo, but it's still over, I guess.
Okay.
At least that's what I imagine. Nice. That actually wasn't too bad. I'm surprised that it blew Skull as early as it did.
Hey Nick, if you want to join the lobby, feel free. I just got booted, so if you can beat me back in, go ahead.
Yeah, I put
I'll
the
hang
text
out
up so
in
it should be
chat.
visible.
I think we're probably playing for another like half an hour or so, and then it's up to you, Tom.
Yeah, I'll probably do it. I figure we'll do the usual 6:30 to 8:30.
Yeah, MR4 is the longest gap in Sunbreak story. It's got 3
Yeah,
different
so-
quests in it.
Let me ask you about that. I don't want spoilers, but it's interesting to me that MR4 seems to be very big in terms of the monsters it introduces, but it's also not the last tier of
It
Master
is
Rank.
MR5,
I
so
feel
that's
like-
story tier at
I
least.
feel like previous games, the last G rank tier is the one where they're like, okay, here's like 50 quests. But in this
Yeah, I mean,
case,
it doesn't-
kind
it
of
doesn't
happens
have
at
that
MR4.
many- Yeah, it doesn't have that many quests, but it does have, at the very least, it's got 2 key quests up to the first ocean, so that's 3. 2 more key quests up to the second ocean, so that's 6. So at least 9 quests for the story in MR4.
Hey, sorry to cut you off real quick.
What?
Danny is leaving,
Oh,
apparently.
thanks,
so-
Danny. If you're still watching,
Thanks,
Yeah.
Danny. Thanks for hanging out with us.
yeah, thank you.
It's not 50 quests, but it is
In that
9
case, I will
quests,
join.
at least. Assuming you just go for the story and do nothing else. It's at least 9 quests.
Did Reggie Lecky, did you end up joining? Because I am hopping back in. Oh, you're in. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, sweet.
Nice. All right, we've got at least time for 1, maybe 2. Anyone have any requests or anything they want to post? I posted the Magnamalo. But I'm
You're on
fine to just-
MR4 now?
We're
No, we're on the second half of 3. We just did Magnamalo for that one. And they added a few other. There's a couple multi-monster hunts too that seem kind of interesting.
Multi-Q.
Yeah. 2 Nargas. Ragnar Kadaki. Have we fought one in MR yet? Maybe.
not in Master Rank, I think.
I like to
They
fight
all-
at least like one of everything to get the armor sets for that tier, just so I can see
Yeah.
them.
Ooh, Narga Kuga. Do you want to do double Nargas?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm down for double Nargas. I want to try my insect glaive on Narga. I actually need to make the new one.
So,
Yeah,
funny
Nargacuga.
story about Nargacuga real quick. I use Night Owl, or Night Trick Plus. And for Night Trick Plus, You need
What
an
is that?
a mantle for that particular. I hunted
Oh, yeah.
23 before I got a mantle.
I hunted like
Oh.
I hunted like 12 Shigar before I got a mantle, and then immediately the next quest I had for it, I got a mantle from a plunder reward. I forgot the quest, but I got
I
the mantle.
like that though. I don't. Once I get a material, I don't like it to go back to 0 in my item box.
Yeah.
So when I'm building something with the mantle, I actually need 2 mantles.
It's taking me a minute to join the quest session.
Saying,
Maybe it's my connection being dumb.
I mean, it was that way before. Okay, we're good now. Also, Nick, I love your outfit. That is... I want to know what armor set that is. It's like...
I think it's layered.
Let me
I
see.
figured, yeah.
Why do we have layered weapons or layered armor but no layered weapons?
Yeah, only for
Do we not
rampage
have
weapons, I
layered
guess.
I guess you would know.
We do not yet.
No.
And
And also, layered tickets kind of sucks.
I think don't rampage ones do, don't they?
Yeah, but there's no rampage in Mastery.
Yeah, the
right.
master. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Just have my rampage bow is freaking worthless.
What are my skills right now?
Spent all this time making a rampage S bow.
Oh,
and
I wonder if I can upgrade my armor because we did just do an urgent. Let me check real quick.
Oh, you might also want to check just to make sure that you can't like. For some reason, it's real weird. My armor keeps getting reset to like not max level, even though I keep putting it to max level.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a weird bug that it's like, hey, like all my stuff is level 9, but now I'm gonna have to redo all 9 because it wasn't working before. I don't know why. They say they're aware of it, and it sucks. Because it's
that's really frustrating. Looks like I cannot upgrade my armor. I wonder if I can build a new hunting horn. Oh, there's stuff I've unlocked, but nothing I can like build yet.
Portland, baby, let's go.
Ooh, what's the Royal Ludroth? Oh, Aurora Somnacanth Ice Claw. Okay, I need more.
Aurora Somnacanth.
Yeah. Kezu. I need the Kezu
I'll
special.
upgrade my
cut.
gun lances real quick while I'm... Oops.
Don't forget about the corn cob gun lance.
Oh, the corn popper? It looks, honestly, like for a long gun lance, it looks pretty good. But I think what Howitzer is like the best one for that instead. For long gun lance anyway. I do like the corn popper. Actually, my favorite is the sleep bear that you can get as a hammer. Because I like when you use the whetstone on it, you sharpen the bear. So every time I use my sleep hammer loadout.
Tom, when you get a chance, look up.
Look up?
Reggie Lucky is saying to look up.
Oh.
But maybe that's like something they were referring to somewhere
This
else.
is this is their shonen arc. Where they're gonna jump down after they announce themselves and their backstory. We have to fight.
Monologuing.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I gotta sell stuff.
What hunting horn are you using, Cameron? Is that the Nargo one?
I'm back on the Kimura basic hunting horn at the current highest level. It's got the best damage and it's got like attack plus, defense plus, and a heal.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's a basic hunting horn, but I'm pretty happy with it.
I use the ore gun lance.
Doesn't the new Switch skill, like Cocoon something, basically give you a free attack up song? I feel like I've heard that
It
something.
might. I haven't unlocked it yet, so I don't know.
Oh, right.
Boom Headshot asks, anyone playing Halo Infinite? I haven't yet, but I have the multiplayer downloaded.
I haven't heard I've heard the multiplayer is not the best.
I fell off Halo way back after Halo Reach.
Watched
so
a lot of video of it through highlight reel. I love the hook. The hook seems really cool, and there's a lot of cool multiplayer like glitches that have happened, but I don't really. I would play it if I had the time, but I spent so much time being bad at Halo as a kid that I kind of have to break through that PTSD again to play those games competitively. I'm better at it than I think, but it's just hard to get back into.
if you want to talk about some anime adaptations that aren't going well, I've heard the Halo adaptation is.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because what he fucks now apparently. He has.
Yeah, Master Chief fucks
he
and
fucks.
doesn't wear his helmet all the time, and his suit doesn't jack him off.
Yeah, which is the most bullshit part. I'm like, that's the biggest piece of lore, and they didn't even include it.
Yeah, Master Chief's suit jacks
Or
him
shit.
off. It's
I will say it's just a bad show.
It doesn't seem like it'd be very good. Like I
Halo.
liked Forward Unto
Halo.
Dawn when that came out. It seemed pretty good, but
Halo is just why Halo? There's
Because
I
Paramount
mean,
wants to suck
because
someone off
it's got a
and say
bunch
they
of-
screw over Halo.
it's got
it's
cool
got a
lore,
bunch
but
of
the show's
fans,
not going to do it
so
well.
people are like, oh yeah, well, fans will watch this. It was 100% about the potential money making and not really much about like any
Actually
care
giving a
about
fuck
the
about the
IP.
source
Yeah.
that's fair.
Wait, I can't go in there.
I also don't like. I get that Halo has a lot of lore and a lot of like story about it.
Wait, you
but
mean
I
it's
don't.
you mean it's not just shoot aliens for
Well,
a
that's
living?
what I was gonna say.
Different
is the
races of
games,
aliens.
I think like all the
Yeah,
lore is
sorry,
kind of in the
racist alien.
background, and the games don't do a good job bringing that out into the forefront.
Oh, because yeah, they're
And-
shooters that they made books of after the fact, and the books some aren't that bad, but I'm also
There's
asking
a
for
lot of
basic
Halo
grade.
novels, and they're not all amazing.
No.
I've read a couple. Some are really good. Some like whenever you're following Master Jit show, because you're like, I can fucking play him in the video game. Whenever I watch,
Yeah, he's not an
when you from another
interesting character.
perspective,
Yeah, he's really not.
The issue with
Isn't
Halo,
it just like generic super soldier?
but here's
Basically.
the biggest issue is that they turn Master Chief into a man sword. Whether players want to say it or not,
I don't actually
you
understand
go
the
wrong.
terminology to be
Better
honest.
than all the other soldiers. He's a god.
He's the
I'm like-
Goku. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not fun anymore. Yeah, similar to Dragon Ball. You gotta keep on making harder and harder and harder enemies. It's just like, when the fuck is he gonna retire? Just be like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, they
Didn't they make,
missed.
you know what they did make? They did make a Doom movie, didn't they?
That was
Yeah.
really good.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Eh,
Wait,
It was
Chris,
alright,
Did you
it's got
say
The Rock in
Dune
it.
or Doom?
Doom. D-O-O-M.
Oh,
Doom,
okay.
yeah. The last
Sorry,
couple
I thought you
minutes
were
are
talking
cool.
about the
The
Denis
FPS part
Villeneuve
was
movie.
cool.
I was like, yeah,
I mean,
I
I've
love
heard
Dune.
I've heard Dune is good also. I've never seen it. Never read
It's
the book.
alright, the
either,
books
but-
are fucked.
Never
I'm
read the
really
book.
start them
interested
all.
to see how much they stick with those books, because they're fucked. Like fucked. Like there's a video. I think there's a whole series on YouTube. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's like a 9-episode, like 2-hour per episode thing about all the books
Wow.
and just all the fucked up shit in those books. It's bad.
Frank Herbert was every bit the 1960s hippie that you thought he was.
It's worse than that. He's a fucking sex cult addict.
Well,
is
that's
that the author of the book or?
Yeah.
That's the author of the books.
Oh,
And he has,
Hera,
Weirdo.
baby.
yeah, he's a weird peyote smoking sex weirdo.
Hey, I
But
mean,
to
I
me,
read
that's-
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. How much weirder can it get? How much weirder?
I guess in this case, at least he like. I feel like he was a little less self-destructive, but he does have some. I mean, just outdated views on certain things because it was a book that was written in the 60s.
Yeah.
But what I liked. Fuck. Okay. Ah,
Knocked me out of my
Dr.
damn thing.
Kuga, you thought you'd get me, but it was I,
What was
Cameron, that
what was
got
the
you.
name of that one 1950s author, like Ray Blackberry or something?
Oh, Ray Bradbury?
I
Yeah,
think so.
the
Yeah.
sci-
He wrote
Sci-fi guy?
Fahrenheit 451 and Childhood Zen.
There
Yeah.
will come soft
Fahrenheit
rains.
451, great book. Childhood Zen, alright, in my opinion.
I like some of the
liked it a
shorter
lot.
stories
Fahrenheit
too, like the
scared
Veld
me
and
a lot when I read it for the first time.
Yeah, I read Fahrenheit 451, and that's the only one I really read. I mean, there was that one like short story you made about Venus being inhabitable. I can't remember the name of, but it was middle school. I can't remember shit.
Tom, what were you saying about Ray Bradbury?
Anyway, go ahead.
I was saying, like, some of his short stories were pretty good. Like the ones that I read in high school. I had a fantasy sci-fi class that was great. I had to read a lot of those.
I really liked Childhood Zen. It also scared me because it's essentially about the extinction of the human race. They move on to the next step, but as humans we go extinct and the world ends. It gets destroyed, and it made me confront. Oh fuck!
Confront your
It
inevitable
made me
fainting.
confront immortality as a like 7-year-old.
What about the Giver?
Fuck. The Giver. Is
Ooh,
that
I remember
that's the
that.
one with like the Sky City, right?
No, that's
Um,
not the one dude and all emotions like eradicated and shit. And there's one dude that's able to like fucking essentially see color and shit. And it fucking
Yeah, the world's black and white.
I read that one.
It was a really good, I think, young adult science fiction
Oh yeah, no, it's
story.
fantastic.
I heard the movie it got adapted to wasn't great.
Not super. I mean, it could be worse. 100%. It could be fucking a lot worse, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a lot better. The acting was kind of like nah, but I don't think it was horrible.
Yeah.
I did like the book though.
Yeah, I never read any of the sequels.
No,
but the
they're not
original
as
was
good.
very good.
He definitely peaked with the Giver and was like, "Fuck, I need to make more."
Sometimes you write the story that's been in your soul, and sometimes you got house bills to pay.
Yeah. I will say this: if you saw the movie Ender's Game, cool.
I've
The
heard
books
of
are
that
much better. There's also more. Also, here's something. I don't know how old people are. I'm in my 30s, to say the least. I still read
cool.
children's times.
That's alright.
Yeah.
No, I would say a personal favorite of mine would definitely be the Percy Jackson series.
Great stuff, right?
I
That.
never read those.
Greek God, but they also now have more. Rick Riordan wrote a shite ton more since I read them, and I'm slowly getting back into them. They're now different. They went to Roman gods. Now they're doing like
Oh yeah, the like spin-off, but not actually a spin-off.
yeah, because it still has like some of the main characters. You're like, oh, I know that. Cool.
I know that guy.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
like that.
Juju,
You're
how's
like,
it
I know
going?
this guy. He was from the last series. They do Egyptian, and now they're like actually. He's even telling one about like Apollo and like his quest, but like in modern times. So like Apollo's like a kid wearing like backwards cap and like jeans and
Is this
stuff and
Dr.
whatnot, and it's Apollo.
No,
So you're
no,
like,
no,
hey,
no,
he's
no.
cool. It's
What?
fun. That or the Artemis
Dragon
Fowl
Dogma.
books.
Yeah, I know. This is a Dark Arisen version.
Oh yes, it is.
Hi, Juju.
Where?
All right,
Sorry,
free
you're all
the
above
Rathian
me.
ride.
I was like, where the fuck are we on the map?
Yeah.
I'm hanging out in the river, like an idiot.
Man, this is multiplayer?
Nah,
Yeah.
I wish, but no, he's talking to me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, are you still
I do-
streaming
I would-
Dragon's Dogma?
I am still streaming Dragon's Dogma, yes.
I was like, what?
Somehow.
No, think about it. Dragon Dogma was multiplayer.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would play
yeah,
that.
for
I would
sure.
love that.
It's
So-
just normal Dragon's Dogma,
I
but
mean,
you have your own
technically
characters.
it is, in that you can send your pawn out to help other people, but
Yeah, like what about playing with other people?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
that's-
it could be a really fun co-op
I'm
experience.
completely lost on.
It's like think
Really?
about having
You are
multiplayer.
choking me, Nargi. There's no way you hit me from 6 stories up.
What if Solitaire could be co-op?
Solitaire.
I'd try it out, like bad chess.
No, it's like you both have.
Oh!
Oh!
I didn't realize we were at 3 faints already.
Oh, And
Nick
happens.
Aaron, and then he just fucked me.
Wait, is there room in Rise?
Right now, I think we're.
MySpace. They're hunting Nargas, and you know.
Yeah,
I have
Paz can
problems.
hop
Nargi.
out.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
popping
so-
out if you want to pop in, or anyone else.
So you were
wants to
talking
hop
about books. What I read recently, because I've been running the Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign, and I was like, people have been telling me about like the novels that started it all. That Icewind Dale was originally like a book series before it was a campaign setting. So I read the first one, the Crystal Shard. I would not recommend it. It was fine. It was interesting to me as like a primer for what Icewind Dale does, but it is a very like middle of the road pulp sci-fi story.
Yeah, it's. I've read some D&D inspired books, and they're not great.
Yeah.
I think in general, I don't love I don't know what you call it, brand novels. Like, we're writing books to expand the brand, like Halo and things. There are
they usually aren't
exceptions.
good.
I liked. I think I liked was it? Halo Contact Harvest.
That's
I thought that
the
was
the
pretty
one
good.
that's like Sergeant Johnson, like at the beginning of the whole conflict, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only retcon.
Isn't that the one that got? Isn't that the guy that people made memes out of?
Yes.
Oh, 100%. Ah, shit. There goes my connection.
I'm a big Dead Space fan, and I liked
Yes,
Martyr. I
yes,
thought Martyr
yes.
was a good book,
Dead
actually,
Space is
or a
great.
brand book anyway.
Dude, the second one was fun.
And the comic
Second
is
one was
fucking
great,
awesome.
having like taking like stuff from around your environment and just throwing it at the zombies that was
but
really
also
fun.
Demon babies.
No, fuck.
Demon baby.
I still want someone to remake Dead Space 2 multiplayer, please. I swear it was good. You just gotta give it a chance. You just gotta give it a
what about-
chance.
What about Bioshock?
What about Bioshock?
I forgot that
Oh
2 had
my
multiplayer.
God.
Yeah.
Bioshock had fun multiplayer.
Bioshock
Yeah.
had multiplayer?
Yeah.
Two
It was
two
how, like,
did.
Gears of
Bioshock
War.
2 did.
Yeah.
The better one.
Oh, did everyone leave the lobby?
It had an interesting multiplayer story that I appreciated. That like the multiplayer. So the multiplayer doesn't take place at the same time as the single player campaign for Bioshock. It takes
Where'd everyone
place
go?
during the fall of Rapture when everyone's going nuts for the first time.
I see.
So you get to see the city slowly like decay from you're essentially a citizen and you have a little like right, am I remembering this right?
waiting.
You have like a little apartment that you'd get your like multiplayer matches from, and like you could trick it out and stuff, but like you got to see the city kind of fall apart, which was neat.
It sounds really fun. I remember The Last of Us multiplayer had like you had a community of survivors and you had the entire multiplayer matches was just you went out and scavenged for supplies.
Yeah.
And that was the
Wait,
backstory for
Gears-
Last of Us
Sure.
multiplayer.
Remember
Juju, you broke up. Say that again.
Gears of War multiplayer?
I vaguely remember it
I liked
too.
it.
Gears of no, I'm joking.
Guns Pony asked, "What are we hunting now?" And Guns Pony, I don't know because it's just Nick and I in the lobby. I have no idea.
I'll join.
Who is in the lobby right now?
Just Nick and I
Okay, I'll
and running around.
I'll join.
Yeah. Sorry,
No.
Nargi.
Chad, I'm
gives
gonna
me-
pose while I'm waiting.
Nargi
Oh,
gives me
shit.
bad. No offense,
Nargi-
Juju, but bad Juju.
Rondine is gonna do a follower quest with me. I'll do that later. But awesome, I like that you can go back to Kimura and get like new follower quests.
Yeah, and
I
then if
gotta
you
say,
do-
I
if you
love
do,
the follower quest system.
If you do
It does?
certain quests in
You get royal weapons.
succession, the quests are in succession. So you do one quest, you get a second quest immediately after, etc., etc.
Yeah. I like it a lot. The follower quests is one of my favorite additions in Sunbreak, and it should be how you experience the single player game, I think.
Follower quests?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I think that they should keep them in future games, just put them all in the village. I don't necessarily need to like get follower quests while I'm in the middle of like playing online. But if the village did a bunch of follower quests, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, 3 of us. All right, what do we want to hunt next?
Can we join at least?
We did, Juju. We did put I think the lobby infos in the Monster
Should be
Hunter
on
channel.
the stream. Oh yeah, on the channel too in Monster Hunter.
Nice. Yeah, it is.
Do we
Lot
want to
of
try the
multi-monster
Nargans again, or
ones.
do you want to pick something different, Tom?
We could. We still got about time for one more. How about we do?
Hey, how far are you on Sunbreak?
Master rank 3.
The second half.
I'm trying to hit the Emerald 100 one.
end on something fun. Let's do. How about we do the Ragnar Kadaki one?
You mean
Yeah.
Ragnar?
I can do that.
I like Ragnar. Ragnar's nice. Where's their solo though?
Yeah, I do also just want to unlock the armor, but also I haven't fought Ragnar in a minute.
So Paz was telling us that there's a rumor that Rise is actually going to get 2 major expansions, not just Sunbreak.
No, he heard that from me. I was basically saying, hey, what if Rise also
No,
gets
there's an
Moon
actual
Shatter? That was a
confirmed
joke.
leak now, Juju.
Wait, what? Already?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
I'm getting Sun and Moon Pokemon Edition.
Oh man, if
Yeah.
they had, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what if early on they made the mistake of having like different versions for Monster Hunter? Like, oh, you can't fight Narga; he's only in silver.
Oh, that would be
No.
upsetting.
That would be so fucking annoying.
That
I don't know.
would be
I thought of
so
that and I got
funny.
angry. I was like, I'm angry at myself because I thought of that.
I didn't intentionally get the other one just because of how much I hate Naruto.
You can trade monsters over both versions
Ugh.
with your link cable.
You are a
No, here's the thing. You can do that
3DS
for Monster
Vita.
Stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we have Monster Hunter story. We have Monster Hunter Pokemon Edition already.
Yeah, we got Monster Hunter Rock, Paper, Scissors. Yeah, it totally makes sense.
Rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors.
Monster Hunter
Like,
RPS.
it's just speed, power, and Technic, and that's it.
Yeah, Osprey streamed a little bit of that on our channel for a while, and like it seems interesting. Like I could see myself getting into something like that, but at that point I would just play Pokemon or something else.
I got this really cool set, but if you see my health go down, don't worry about it.
No big deal.
Oh yeah, no. It's honestly, it's not a big.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's like part of. Is it
I
a
just got on my health back.
resuscitate or whatever?
No, I'm running resentment.
Oh, nice.
They don't know what that means yet.
It's like constantly use health.
It's
All
like
right.
a
I'm ready.
yeah. It's not a very unique skill. It's in every game. I'm pretty sure. It's just that no one used it before.
Bye, Shanice.
Exactly.
Yeah, until Safi.
Thanks for hanging out.
Have a good night,
Go
Shanice.
Sophie. Even with Sophie, no one ever used it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I think Nate had a
Resentment.
build in World for a while that was like that. It was like the more he got injured, the higher damage he did.
Yeah, we were talking about resentment. That's all we're talking about.
Oh, gotcha.
Which
I feel like
remember
most
when I
people
actually
ran
used
something like Challenger instead if they had the empty slot.
Yeah, of course, because
for-
Clutch Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. 'Cause Clutch-
Clutch Claw was broken.
broken
Oh,
in a good way or a
100%.
bad way.
Good
I
and
think
bad.
bad way.
No,
It
it
was
was way.
overpowered, but it also made
I mean,
hunts
it was
a little
it
more
was
boring.
it was fun. I liked I liked messing around with it. It was fun.
I liked messing around with it. I didn't like how in Master Rank they inflated health pools in a
To
way
account
that
for
was
it.
like, well, we are planning on you softening up monster parts, so we're gonna inflate the health pool in a way that
And
kinda
how
makes
close
you
is
do it.
dead?
Yeah. I love speaking of going back to Rise, I love the Kitinator. It doesn't do much damage, but it
Oh
is
yeah.
what is
like,
that?
it doesn't it's a Palico skill. It's basically you know what a Dragonator is, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basically a Palico version of the Dragonator.
Oh,
No,
I don't think
here's
I've
an
unlocked
idea.
that yet.
Think about a dragon on a dragon.
It's not like
You mean
Gogmazio.
It's real.
Gogmazios? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gogmazius.
I
You
got
could
to use
knock
Oh
off
My
and use it
God in
on
a
them,
sentence
too.
for the first time today. It was great. I loved it.
I thought it was interesting that the Citadel has like 2 Dragonators on like
It
the front
does.
of that
One's
like
bro-
building,
one's
but one's
broken off,
broken.
but
yeah, I was
there
like,
is-
damn. I guess the Dragonator doesn't work anymore.
Dude, I want to see what Citadel
it
was
worked
not
against the
broken.
final. It somewhat
Yeah.
works against the
I would
final
like to
boss
see the
phase.
like flashback screenshot of like the Citadel before
No,
it
it's
broke.
like no. What I mean is like time travel nonsense. You get
Oh,
a new
yeah.
hub area called Citadel, then you have new areas because how much of the land has changed over the hundreds of years, maybe.
Oh, that actually, yeah, that would be really cool.
Well, it's
Monster Hunter
no,
Isekai.
because no, it's not 100 years because the Admiral Gallius or whatever he.
I think it was like
he's-
50.
Yeah, the Citadel used to be his home, so it
Yeah,
wouldn't
he was
have been
more
that
like a
long.
child.
It
So,
is
it was
weird
like
how
the
much
50s.
knowledge feels like no one writes anything down in the Monster Hunter universe where they're like,
Well, I
50
mean, the
years ago,
handlers,
something
the handlers
happened.
did, but
we're not sure what it was, and it's like, well, you were alive back then.
Yeah, it's not like
Didn't you
it's
read the
600
news?
years ago.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah,
Here's
old.
the thing about that though. Think about the time of the monster. Generation Ultimate compared to Rise could be anywhere. It could be before.
speaking of which,
Generation Ultimate.
I can't remember because speaking of which, Shigaru's description was that quote records indicate that it once spread scales over a mountain,
do it.
devastating the entire life. on that mountain.
But then
Which
again,
I-
also, hold on, real quick. We
Yep.
gotta think. People probably don't live that long in the monster
Yeah,
world
no, that's
because there's monsters everywhere.
Yes.
Their
but there's
average life
hunters.
expectancy
There's
is like-
hunters to counter the monsters. They don't attack most
Yeah,
monsters.
but they're all
They
on
attacked us
steroids,
first.
so they all die.
It's their
at age
fault.
40.
Yeah.
We're not doing
Yeah, but
anything
how
wrong.
far
Kelly's is actually
apart?
only 25, guys.
How far apart are 4 and Rise? That's what I want to know.
So from what I don't know if it's an official source or if this was just from a developer interview. What I read was that the designers from Monster Hunter, the Capcom team, envisioned when they made World, they envisioned that every generation of games happens 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Because they're like each of the fleets represents a generation of the game.
Yes.
And 4th generations later.
Huh?
So we would be.
Generations later.
So we would be
There's
20
one
from. So that's
Rise
right.
Is, Rise is 5th gen. Rise is 5th gen.
Yeah,
so
but we'd be
we're-
20 years from Monster Hunter 4.
Yeah, but the thing about Rise is it's old world 5th gen.
Well,
It's still,
so-
like, it's near...
From what I understand, like, World and Rise happen at the same time, 4 and Generations happen at the same time, and it's just those generations are 10 years apart.
Dude, no, think about it, the same monsters can do you and for you when they're in the same place. So we get Dog Mazios and the Hellcat at the same time in the room.
That'd be sick.
I don't know.
I think that's
what was
I think
so
that's
good?
kind of the implication because like in Generations Ultimate we did have Gore Magala and Shigar Magala, and it's like, well, it's just because they were there because they were doing stuff.
Also, okay, one thing that confuses me, everyone knows what the castle trait is. Just, that's not a confusing part
somehow.
though. Why do they always fight fatalities like every 10 years?
Yeah.
It's on a cycle.
It's like Castlevania with Dracula. It's like, do we have to keep
Exactly.
doing this shit? Can we
But then
please
there's
do something
only
else?
fatalities. Sometimes they don't see the crimson or the white, we just see the black one.
Oh, true,
Fuck
yeah.
me.
If we don't kill it, we get the white version 10 years later.
They're like seasonal Oreos. Just like, yeah, man, good luck fucking finding that
Seasonal
shit ever again.
You got cream, you got like normal
double stuffed
flavor,
fatalities.
and then you have
Oh,
like
God.
flavor, and then you just have strawberry flavor.
Fatalis Chromatica. Oh shit. Fire. Oh wait, I had to run into it. Thought it was the straight up one. I need to heal. Fuck. I am.
That would be perfect outfit. It's a good way to stay here so I don't like ruin it. Because it's like, like the last second you're about to capture it, I go in there and it's purple anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The last second. Like,
You're
oh,
not that OP, Juju.
No, there's like 3-player to 4-player to it still boosts the health of the monster.
hey. Wasn't I think in like
you'll be
World or
fine.
4 it was like 1, 2, and 4. There was no 3-player, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
World.
I
It's
don't
World.
think there's scaling at all in any of the old
Oh,
gen.
from my friend Yellow, the old games only have 1-player and 2-player difficulty.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
I feel like just 1 to 4-player. Think how much
Yeah.
of the health boost from single-player to multiplayer versions.
Oh yeah. That. I would
Like,
want to
Yeah,
feel
there
that
wasn't
again.
any there was no solo scaling in hubs in 4U, I believe.
I view
That's
it,
right, yeah.
it's not a health boost, it's they scale down when you're less players than 4. Because I think you, like, the monster health in, if you're hunting by yourself in Generations Ultimate is the same as if you're hunting with 4 players in World.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, supposedly I wasn't running crit boost, and then I added it to my build, and it's beautiful now.
Crit boost is one of those where it's like if I had that or exploit, I'm like, all right, one
No,
is
it's because
good.
I had a talisman with degrees, then to level 3 on it.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's a resent level 2 and a 2 slot, so I have resentment 3, and I also have a 1 spot for 1 maestro.
bastard moved to the last second.
It's the thing though, I've been using it since Crimson Battletrack's debut.
Oh wow.
It's just, it's a rarity 7, and it's better than
Is-
most of the stuff I have.
So I got a question. Do they bring back Ibushi and Narwa for mastering? Are there
Yes.
mastering versions
Yes.
of them?
Well, Narwa, no. Ibushi, yes. All Mother, yes. No
Yeah.
base Narwa. No Narwa.
Big Narwa, not small Narwa. Or the King of the Narwa. Norman Marwa.
How has anyone like been actively missing rampages, or are we all kind of?
Nope, thank God they're gone.
I thought it was like a fun little mini game, but it was like I'd rather just play Monster Hunter. Like I had no problem with the actual
exactly.
rampage.
Give me
Rampage is
Monster Hunter.
fine.
Don't give me this tower defense.
Yeah, I was like the mini game is fun. It's fine. It's not Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm sure like it also was probably bad in some ways. I never played past like 1 or 2 high rank ones. So I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
you're also using something fun. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't.
All
do
I did
Rampage
enough
after
to unlock all the
Earth.
apexes, and then I was like, I'm not doing that again.
yeah, screw that.
They're miserable. Don't do them.
Also, just as reference, I'm not going to use the Fauna Box this one.
Say that again?
There- He's not using the Fauna Boss gear, is what he said.
What I mean is, I only lose 20 damage, I gain 30 affinity.
I need color besides white. Fuck.
Yeah, no, like Shigaru or Gore weapons? Because I use Shigaru because I lose like 20 damage and gain like a good 15 to 50.
I'm using the Royal Horn because that's Sonic Barrier on it.
Is
And
the
attack.
Serengio set not that great?
Well, they changed it. It's you have to dodge to get the effect. Dodge.
Wow.
It's basically a depth style, when I remember.
The depth hunting one is beautiful.
When you dodge, it'll self-sharpen.
Yes. But it's only a chance it'll self-sharpen. It's not guaranteed.
So,
Oh,
but
that's
if full blade scale home, full evade window, and evade extender. Those 3 will make it perfect. And you're still for damage.
As a gun lance user, I need evade extenders. So that sounds good.
Yeah, but also you need at least like guard up and defensive guard maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, card.
When will we expect our first event quest?
Not sure.
I think Rise was like a month after the game came out. So that's like next week-ish?
It's not. It hasn't been a month, has it? It's been like 2
It's been
weeks.
half a month already.
It came out at the
Oh
end
yeah,
of
it has.
Yeah, end of
Yeah,
June. So like,
Oh, okay.
wow, it has actually been nearly a month.
No, it's been
Like
half a month.
2.5 weeks, but still.
Yeah, no, it's been exactly 2 weeks.
Yeah, I forget. For some reason,
Today.
I feel like it's the 20th already. That's not that.
Next week's the 20th.
Dude, I won't get an option in this game.
Isn't that just like discount Keizu or Keizu?
No, fuck
No.
you.
I don't know. I've never fought it, man.
Wait, what? It's like what?
Giganox is way better than Kezu. Kezu
Yeah.
is awful.
Hold on, should I show you
Giganox
the... I'm gonna send
is
you
a-
the monster. Is that okay? Just
Say
like a
that
picture of boring.
Oh yeah, no, you can post whatever. If it's Monster Hunter related,
Yeah.
feel free.
Gotta find the image.
What
Oh,
does everyone think? Hold on, real quick.
wait,
What
is
does
it
everyone
a-
think about that we haven't gotten a Devil Joe yet?
I don't think
Don't worry
we're
about
getting
that.
I'm
Devil Joe.
100% expecting them to add it in a update.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Wait, what do
yeah.
you think we get first? Fatalis or Devil Joe?
Double
Fatalis.
Joe, then Fatalis. Fatalis is always last.
Yeah.
I really
Oh,
don't.
you assume we get Fatalis.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get Fatalis. I
Why?
love.
I want a vampire Fatalis!
No.
I think.
No.
I think that Fatalis is awesome, and I've heard great things about the Iceborne fight. I still need to do it,
it's
but
good.
I just
It's good,
don't
but you can get one
need it
tap.
again. I'd rather spend that development time to take another monster and update it.
Bring
I
back
want Dire
Cedius
Morales.
on land.
Isn't that water Fatalis?
No, well, yeah, basically.
Bring back
It
Nibble
does
Snarf.
weird with fire.
Isn't that
I
like
want Nibble Snarf
Sans
here.
Kezu? I don't know.
It's Sand Gobel.
Found it.
The
Goble.
fuck's a Goba?
Oh, Goble
Okay,
is like
look at the
Nibble
monster
Snarf's
chat.
younger prodigy.
But I don't know what either of them are.
They are
No, look at Monster in the chat. It's beautiful.
lampreys.
Oh god, yeah, Giganox, baby.
Yeah, Giganox.
Huh.
You want to see the hunting one?
It could be worse than like the
Uh,
skin leather Silent Hill shit that Kizu has. Like
Yeah,
the
basically.
Yeah, it's awful. I hate the armor. I hate the weapons. I hate the monster.
Dude, I love the weapons. Look at this. It's a coffin on a stick for a hunting one.
Well, that's Giganox. That's not Kizu.
Oh, Kizu, yeah, no. He has a
yeah,
third-
Kizu has
he's
some
like-
gross shit.
Kizu is penis monster.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, look at the monster in the chat. I sent the monster.
He's just an uncut penis, honestly. Let's be real.
Literally,
It's
yeah.
awful.
That's
He is
stretch.
a subspecies though. Look at Red Kazoo. That's the original, supposedly.
It's albino Kazoos, like, just the more common one.
Yeah. Red Kazoo's more sneaky.
Red Kazoo's the normal coloration Kazoo.
Now, what if we have a Nargacuga that can turn invisible?
Fuck off.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey, that's just called Lucid Nargacuga. It'll be fine.
I know it is, and fuck you anyway.
Hey, Paz, don't you just love Nargacuga? Isn't it such a
Fuck
great
you.
monster?
Oh, then a patch in a monster that's just like the purple and black checkered
Monster,
stuff
don't you
from
just
Gary's
love
mod.
Invisible
Well, I
Nargacuga?
mean, we have a purple and black monster. It's more.
Yeah, Cheryl, you got it right, exactly.
Now,
Taking
what
on
if you just poison
Black,
the
the purple, but
Nargacuga?
we do have a checkerboard one.
So,
Yeah.
so Kazu I like a lot. Sorry, not Kazu. Lucid Nargacuga I like a lot. I think that Lucid Nargacuga was a really fun fight and try, and I'm excited to get it in Sunbreak.
Is everything okay? Cameron here?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say?
You disconnected.
Oh yeah, it kicked me out.
Oh, it did?
I'm
Oh,
having
shit, I didn't see
problems.
that.
I'm trying to rejoin now, but I might not bother because it's already 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still blue skull. You wanna get in on some of this rainbow over here?
Yeah, let me see if I can join into
Ace the rainbow.
Oh no.
at least
get
get
on
the reward.
The title, the overview scene.
And I'll hold it down.
Yeah, Dire Morales. I understand that they were like, well, we can't do Dire Morales because the
Water.
fight works
Hey,
because
noob tube.
of water. But I feel like Dire Morales could be a really fun fight if they did it with wire bugs instead. So it's on land, but to get to those high spots you need to hit, you got to start getting really good at using your wire bugs.
So basically, a small ordinary girls got it. But you guys remember Fatalis, right?
Yes.
Add
What about
it?
Take away the elements, add ailments instead. Poison, sleep, blast,
Wait,
paralysis.
sorry, you said
Paralysis, sleep.
Fatalis or something else?
Think about a Fatalis with the power of Elatrion, but not elemental. Ailment.
Yeah.
So just
Paralysis.
make
be
a
sick.
status
I feel like-
ailment, make a status
No,
ailment
that monster
Elatrian,
is-
and that's
it's
good
called
enough for
Mephisto
me.
Ellen.
I
Oh my
feel like
God.
you
Oh.
could just do a new monster at that point.
It's a frontier monster. It already
Oh.
exists.
Are you coming back in,
That's a-
Cameron?
No, I think I'm done.
All right.
It's being dumb.
Well, it's good because Nick killed it right as you said that.
There you go. Yeah, I guess I don't know what the Frontier Fatalis is, but if Fatalis is very cool, and I like if they bring it back every couple games as a reminder of how awesome it is, but I just
No, it's
don't need it
not
in
really-
every game.
I was gonna say, have you done a quest yet? I'm just gonna say, like, MR 1.5, 1, 2.5, 2, like that type of thing. The MR 4.5 version, I think? No, the MR4, the middle part.
MR4 is Espinasse.
Yeah.
Or 4.5. Second urgent quest of 4 is Espinasse.
Yeah. That's on
I'm excited for that one.
No, you won't. You won't be.
Oh, yeah,
I-
that's my-
I'm really excited for Espinasse. I know it's going to be brutal, but
Are you guys in the old hub?
Poison fire.
No, we're
paralysis.
in.
Oh, no, I showed the class stuff.
Yeah.
Poison fire paralysis.
Thanks, Reggie.
I dig it.
Yeah, we did a good job. You think that you could just get rid of what's his face, Ragnar Kadaki, with like a big tissue, or like a Tupperware with like a piece of paper underneath it?
Yeah.
I wish that was a quest.
I'm Nursilla back. That's a great
Oh,
card.
I love Nursilla. Nursilla is
Yes.
so fucking cool.
Nursilla coming
hanging
back
upside down.
would be great.
It
You want?
eats
I want
Tezu's
Nagarala
skin.
or Nagarala,
It
Nagarala,
eats
something
Tezu's
like
and
that.
uses
However
them
you
as a
pronounce it.
substitute.
No, Naharala. I love Naharala. Sound Snake.
Nagarala? The snake? Yeah,
Yeah.
the rattlesnake.
Yes.
I love him.
The rattlesnake.
The exploding scale rattlesnake.
Ooh, Luna
I wanna
Garen,
have the-
finally.
I want to have the big battles though, like Jetmoran, Darmoran, Gogmazio.
Oh, okay.
The Morans
Oh,
are cool.
Do we want to? We'll call this a session here, and we'll hunt Luna Garon on Monday. Get to Master Rank 4.
Yeah, we can do that.
Not a problem.
I'll put that thumbnail up. We'll.
Yeah, go ahead and hit the
Will the
thumbnail.
thumbnail actually be fulfilled though?
Yeah.
Hey, it was fulfilled today. We did Aurora Somnacanth.
No, I know. I'm giving you bad stuff because that one time you didn't do Blood Orange Bishan.
Oh, it was disappointing.
Oh yeah.
So are we continuing?
Oh, and Arachna's a girl. Yeah. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday with more Monster Hunter Live. We'll probably continue the Monster Hunter talk off stream, and if you want to be a part of that, feel free to, if you are over 18, join the Discord. But yeah, until then, unless anyone else has any other final thoughts on anything Monster Hunter or otherwise related, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye, guys. All right.